What's up, guys? The Distraction, Jeremy Lambert, Joseph Hulbert, Booking
Yes,
TEW, Booty Pro Wrestling. Joseph, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm ready for a good time, as we say here on Friday nights. Do we usually do Friday nights? Last time it was a Sunday,
Yeah,
right?
last time we did it before Hell in a Cell. I think the time before that we did it Friday afternoon because Sean yelled at me because of the timing.
This all feels like it was legitimately years ago, but I'll take your word for it. Yes, that is true. This is a big show for us, right? We've got a lot of big decisions to make as we head into the big pay-per-view, an iconic moment in the history of BP Dub. Big matches to be made, angles to be shot. I'm ready to go, Jeremy.
We've got our pay per view. We're hopefully going to get to our pay per view that we don't know the name of. So let's
Yes,
actually look that up. First pay per view is Peak Layers. Is this
yes.
our is this our like big event? Oh no, highly
No.
regard legend. Oh, the business has changed.
Year ender, pal. It's like Shockwave back when we
Okay,
were
that's like
private, you know?
Starcade. It's like
Yes,
Starcade.
yes.
Okay, I got you.
Peak
WCW
Layers is a big one, though,
Peak
for
Layers
us.
seems to be a big one. I mean, it's our first one, so it's got to be pretty big.
Right, exactly. I mean, we should just do the AEW thing where every pay-per-view they claim when it comes around is their WrestleMania. Cody will do an interview and be like, we're thinking about it. This could actually be the one. And then Revolution rolls around and off we go again with the same song and dance. But yes, all these pay-per-views are big, Jeremy. We're BP Dub.
All right. Did we see who won the Rumble? It was AJ Styles, wasn't it? If I remember this. Ah, it was. My memory is outstanding.
I think I'm going to go a step further here, Jeremy. I'm going to dare to be great. I think he beat Roman Reigns like 2 days earlier, and then he won the Rumble, which means AJ is. I mean, he's on fire.
He
They must
beat.
be scared he's leaving for BPW.
I don't know. Let's check his match history here. Oh, he did. Wow. Look at Joseph.
Wow, we're great, man.
All right.
Exciting times.
I don't think there's anything else we need to see there, so we appreciate everybody hanging out in the chat with us. Subscribe to youtube.com/Fightful. Leave us a thumbs up on the video. Tap the bell for notifications because we do the gaming streams. Joseph gives me a heads up a little bit. Sometimes we're just doing them very randomly, and sometimes
Yes.
just gaming streams when they're not with TEW and not with Joseph. Like I'll just do them at like midnight or something, and with like 30 minutes notice. So if you like the gaming streams, you need to tap the bell for notifications because they are very erratic, and you never know when we're gonna go live.
Jeremy, do you think anyone on the Twitter has you on post notifications at this point? Do you think you're that big of a star on
Hell
Twitter?
no, no.
Okay.
No, what are you doing with your life if you have notifications on for me? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. I speculate sometimes. Sometimes I see your numbers and I think Jeremy's a big star, and I don't know if you quite appreciate your level of fame. Like when we first started doing this podcast, once every like 3 months, you would do a tweet where you're like, "Any new followers? Follow Joe. He's good too." And now you have to do one like once a week. You're on Reddit so often. You have so many new followers, and then I get a whole new collection of folks just sending my way. It's incredible. You're a big star, Drew. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
Raw.
I appreciate that. I don't think I'm a big enough star to where notifications are on for my tweets. If you have
Hang on a second.
notifications on for my tweets, please DM me and I will call you a fool.
Big news here, Jeremy. A Joe Hulbert dream match buried here in the Raw mid card as we have Bobby Lashley taking on Riddick Moss. Oh, that's a Crockett main event anywhere, baby. Let's go.
Apparently my microphone is distorted. Hold on.
That's not good.
Let me pull this up here.
Wonder if mine is. I can't see the chat. Should I get the thing so I can see the chat? That'd be a good idea. Professional as always here on the distraction.
I don't know. I mean, the settings are the same. I just try to unplug it and plug it back in. But I have no idea why it would sound distorted. Yeah, Joel would definitely know. So I'm not sure. Let me know if it's changed now. All I did again was plug it back in. Jobber JJ leaves a super chat. Says, "Here's Sport TEW. Been watching WCW Thunder. One main event was Luger and Conan versus Virgil, Stevie Ray, Horace Hogan, and that wasn't the worst match on the show." Yes, Yes, definitely. All right, Joel says it's good now, so I guess I just had to plug it and plug it back in. I did Taylor Swift karaoke last night, and that probably just broke the microphone. No, I don't think Joel's a star at all. I have a feud with Joel. I have no idea why. I just started a feud with him. Okay. Yeah, I just start random feuds with people like McCarthy. I just have a feud with him as well. Yeah, Alex McCarthy. Yeah, Alex McCarthy is a big star. I made him a star. Oh, can't we view like the angles they have going on? Yeah, if you go to companies, view profile, storylines. Look at that, Jeff Hardy and Braun Strowman. Still going. Roman and AJ. Randy and Drew's been going on since SummerSlam. They're in January now. Yeah. Alright. Anything else from oh, what happened on ROH? Honor's Real. It's fine, sure. They don't have Roosh right now. Yeah, he's their champion. Look at this WWE main event in 2014. And by main event, I mean main event on main event. Yeah. Pearl was messaging me and saying that now no one can hear you. You've just been talking into a void, Joseph. Say, hold on. It's not picking up for some reason. I have no idea why, but I'll fix it. Hopefully. All right, say something.
Al Horford.
There we go. Should be there now.
So I was muted all
that time. You were muted that whole time.
What sort of program are these people watching at this point?
I don't know what's happening. They're listening to me, and then they're just imagining what you're saying.
Wow, I'm so unimpactful that the chat didn't even mention it. I was talking, looking at the chat, and no one knew I was not here. Incredible scenes.
I just messaged Joel to make sure it's on track now.
Okay, this is an incredible start.
I mean, we haven't booked anything yet, so it's all right. Bob Harris sent us a super chat that says, "Booty pay-per-view can't be worse than Heroes of Wrestling." We're gonna try.
Yeah, I mean he's probably right. We have Daniel Bryan, right? Yeah. How bad can it be?
Yeah. All right. Pearl says we're good, but you still suck, Joel Pearl.
I'm now fascinated as to what this sounded like. You must have sounded insane, Jeremy. You was having a conversation.
I mean, I talk to myself all the time, so it's not like that out of the ordinary.
I assume that when you do that, you don't like take breaks to listen to the
J.K. Shaw says, "Thanks for all the grins. Distraction has easily become my favorite show to listen to. Excited for the Edward OKC pop tomorrow night." Look, I messaged Eddie Kingston, and I messaged friends of Eddie Kingston to see if I could get a Russell Westbrook mention somehow.
Oh my goodness. This is a real thing that happened. Are you now claiming this? You've actually reached out on a private level.
Yeah.
Incredible seats. Maybe you can get like a Be in the Elite like skit out of it. I think that's the most you'd get.
I'll take it. I'll take anything I can get. Any type of Westbrook, OKC mention. Even if it's just OKC, I will take that.
Okay.
I would prefer the Westbrook jersey, but if he's just like, you know, they love me, they're rooting for me all across the world, and then he just names a bunch of states and countries and stuff, and he mentions Oklahoma City, that's it. That's the acknowledgement that I need.
What if he references the Supersonics? Does that count or not?
Oh no! Then he's taking a shot at me.
He's banned.
Yeah,
he's banned.
We'll ban Eddie Kingston.
By the way, I'm sorry guys, I know this is way off the hours, but Jeremy, have you seen the franchise mode chatter on the 2K, the new 2K? Have you seen this?
No. What is it?
They've announced like it's like a mix of my GM and my league.
Oh.
Jeremy, it looks very exciting.
All right.
You can take 18 teams out of the league and just do a 12-team league. Very exciting times ahead, Jeremy.
Well, I'm excited for that. I don't know when I'm getting a PlayStation 5, but I'm excited for that.
Good stream content, right?
Yeah, the thing is I need like an actual gaming computer to do more of that stuff. So like I need a gaming computer first and then a PlayStation 5, and altogether that's just a lot of money that I don't necessarily want to spend.
Well, it's the deal with the PS5 for me. It's one of those deals where it's like, is it going to be worthwhile for me at this juncture? Like, am I that desperate? That's the thing, right?
That's where I'm at too. Is like, okay, if I get a gaming computer, I can do more streams and they'll run better, and we can play old video games and stuff and not have all the issues that we've kind of been having. So at least that's like, I know I'm going to get a lot of good use out of it, and it professionally, like, it's a good investment. The PlayStation 5 is just like, I'm just going to keep playing NBA 2K. Like that's all I'm going to do on it is just play NBA 2K. And like, I can do that on the PlayStation 4.
Yeah, I get that. I'm seeing some debate here in the chat. By debate, I mean a couple comments about it, so I'm interested. Jeremy, FTR Young Bucks. Who's going over?
I think the Bucks are winning. Brody Lee defeated Phoenix to retain the TNT title. That'd be a really good match. FTR just beat the Young Bucks on Dynamite. There we go. FTR is winning, apparently.
The problem is Matt's hurt, right?
Yeah, but you can't do the we're not challenging for the tag team titles stipulation again and then have them lose.
I don't know. I'd have a good consideration. No, you're right. It's just such a weird stip for that match. It's the first time they're wrestling. It's so odd to me, but whatever.
It's a forced stipulation.
Yeah. As soon as the Observer started saying it's not that good, they were like, "Jeez, we need to put something in this thing." Oh my goodness, Marina Shafir.
I mean, good for her getting on television.
Where is Marina Shafir?
No idea.
Are they still they're still signed, right?
Yeah.
Her and Jessica.
Yeah.
Hell of a run they're having.
All right, here we go. Our show. We have our show. We're not going to book in Puerto Rico. No incidents. We're doing very well.
Joel says the Bucks win.
Who cares?
They drop it on Wednesday. Chase again after Matt rehabs his injury. That I don't know. I don't know, Joel. That seems anti AEW to me.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Do we have a main event for this show?
Okay, so I've been thinking about this all day, Jeremy. By all day, I mean I thought about it once. Here's your options, okay? We can either do a stacked show here, include both semi-finals, and then next week do like a big promo segment between Brian and Luger to build the final, so to speak. Or we can split the semi-finals and give ourselves a main event for this week and next week. What would you prefer?
Let's split them.
Makes sense, yeah.
Because our roster's not good enough to try to carry stuff the following week. I think we have to go. Do you want to do something like, all right, so Luger main events, or this is supposed to be a Brian match, right? We already kind of have that decided. that this is supposed to be a Bryan match. Because didn't he? Yeah, he wrestled the Repo. Remember we did Bryan and Repo Man?
Yes.
Like in a 30-minute classic.
Yes, that ruled. That was very good.
All right, so we got to go Bryan, and then we'll just do like a face-off or something at the end of the program next week.
Should we like pre-book our pay-per-view, or do we know what's on it roughly, and we'll just sort of figure it out when we get there?
No, it's no fun pre-booking.
Okay, that's a very Jeremy Lambert quote what you said, and it alarms me immensely. It's no fun pre-booking. It's very scary.
I legitimately hate it because on the TEW 2020, I mean, you can turn it off, but it like you get bonuses and stuff for like pre-booking and whatnot, and so like I try to do it, and I just hate doing it every single week.
Well, you know me, Jeremy. I haven't played this game like on my own in a long time because I have now reached that stage of no return. You know this about me, right? Like I hit the wall of like I can only play the game in sort of insane detail. I'll have like a spreadsheet and stuff tracking. It's very scary, and I just can't do that. So I end up never playing it. It's very sad.
All right, how long are we giving this match?
I mean, we give the Repo Man match like 15 minutes, so we've got to give it at least 15, right? Have to. It's Dan Bryan. Never forget, Jeremy Lambert, that Daniel Bryan had a real match with Big Cass on pay-per-view.
That was the start of the Big Cass, Big Push. Jobber JJ DM'd me and said he has notifications on for both of us.
That's wild. What's wilder to you, Jeremy Lambert? That or a good brother earlier that said that we are his favourite listen of the week?
All
one?
Of that. I get so, like, I appreciate all of it. It's so weird to me, though. Like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I never consider myself in that kind of way.
Yeah, it is wild, right? Like, someone's going from, like, who's got a good podcast? I was going to say Jericho, but I don't know if that's in vogue right now. Who does the popular wrestling shows nowadays?
Corey Graves.
Oh yeah, he doesn't pull any punches. Like someone goes from hearing Corey Graves interviewing the big dog, the tribal chief, the Roman Reigns defending, and then they go to us two just sort of talking nonsense. It's great stuff. You know?
All right, Bryan wins. I don't even know what the good. Like I listen to so many podcasts that they just run together. I have no idea what's like actually good nowadays.
Well, this is not me doing a bit. I don't listen to it like when it's non-wrestlers, but Nikki Cross was legit good on the Alexa pod. Like actually, Nikki Cross is awesome, dude. She's a genuinely awesome personality.
Wouldn't know it.
There's some tremendous Nikki Cross towers on that.
All right, what else?
Yeah, I agree with Tim. Tim has a good point. He's saying FTR, old school, target the leg of Matt. That makes sense. I mean, it'll give the match a structure, but unfortunately, I did not realise it was a real injury. Bob Harris would like us to book the Yeti, the Zombie, and the Shockmaster. Should we do that on River of Darkness?
Yeah, we can book that.
Let's do that.
All right.
Bob, please remember what that match was, because I will not remember it. Please, just hold tight for River of Darkness, and we'll book the match.
All right, we got to do a Gilbert Sid deal. What are we doing this week for that?
I mean, this is your ball game. I think.
Okay.
Wasn't we going to do a Gilbert win? I know we did that.
Yeah, we did that last week. I think we got to go a Sid win this week, and then let's just do a Sid promo and see how it does.
Should we do, the Brett deal where he has the bulletproof vest? Should we do that, but Gilbert does it to Sid?
Okay.
Sid kicks him in the gut and just walks over broken foot.
StreamYard, Sean. I was gonna ask you about that if you were gonna set that up or if you needed me to do it. Just comes in here and yells at me. You just ask a nice little question, You don't have to call names over here.
Yeah, you fuck is aggressive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
God. Threatening to fire you every single day, calling me names.
Terrible.
Jesus.
Throws me out of the office every day. I come in, I shuffle in, he throws my backpack across the room. It's terrible.
All right, who is Sid beating? Brooklyn Brawler? Question. I can just beat Brooklyn Brawler.
You sure it shouldn't be Rosa Mendes?
He's a mid-carder, Brooklyn Brawler.
He's over, man. People know the Brooklyn Brawler on this roster. That's all you need.
All right. Thank you, Sean. Thank you for not calling me a name and for setting up the StreamYard.
Do you remember, Jeremy, when I was like, Barry Horowitz is a good hand and he got an F rating for this main event?
All right, 1 minute. Sid, do you want to do the bulletproof vest bit? Let's do that next week.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Because I just want to see how Sid does on like a promo on his own for this.
Okay. I do too, you're right.
Just, why not? Let's see what old Sid brings to the table on the microphone. Alright, so Sid
I think I have a pretty good idea.
Calls out Gilbert. 3 minutes for now. Wow. I guess Gilbert's going to have to be rated on overness. That sucks.
It does. That's very sad for this angle. But there you go. That's fine. Next week we'll get back up. Don't worry, folks. Stick with us.
Okay.
So we need to figure out, and I know this is my forte here, Jeremy, so don't, I know I'm not going to put pressure on you, I'm just asking. We need to figure out what we're doing with the women. So here's what we have on the table. We have the Eva Marie Alexa program, and we have the Britt Kelly program.
Yes.
That's a real thing we're doing, isn't it? Both of those are real. So, do we do like a tag? Or what do we do here, Jeremy? Is Alexa and Eva on the show?
Are they on which show? The pay-per-view? Yeah, they got to be on the pay-per-view. Now, do you want to do the tag this week or next week? The tag seems like such a go-home thing.
That's fine. What did we do last week? Was last week when Brooke aligned herself?
I think that was last week on River. Oh, that's what we're supposed to do this week, I think. Because, hold on. So, Kyle Kuzma was doing the recording, and Britt was getting shots up. Yeah, I think we were supposed to do that this week.
Really? I
yeah.
Like we booked.
No, I'm pretty sure that was just our idea, and we were supposed to do it this week. Because I'm not seeing because she's aligning herself with Eva, right? Brooke and Eva. Yeah, and we haven't booked that at all. So it was an idea we had that we didn't get to.
Oh, okay, that's what we're doing then, I guess, right?
Oh, maybe Stone Cold Alexa.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Right.
I was losing my mind and I was so confused. So we need to do a Brooke Eva promo.
Yeah,
right?
Let's do that.
Cool. I'm sure that will go smooth.
Is Alexa interrupting? I think Alexa should just take this week off.
Well, it's a simple choice. Do we want the segment to be terrible, or do we want it to be just bad?
Let's just let it be terrible. Let's just let it be terrible.
That's fine. In that case, the promo is probably the right play, I would guess, right?
Yeah.
So next week's main event is Luger and Big E, correct?
It is. That's a strong main event.
That should be good. I think that'll be fun. I mean, good, relatively speaking, of course. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Brooke Hogan doesn't like to be scripted.
Of course. Famed shooter, Brooke Hogan.
All right.
Quite the show we're putting together here, Jeremy.
What are we doing? What are we doing with Kelly and Britt? Joseph? Anything? Oh dear. Now I actually am talking to myself. Alright, I'm gonna work on getting Joseph back here. I don't know what happened. Oh, his Skype dropped. Hold on, everyone.
Hello.
You there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is quite the adventure, Jeremy. Where were we?
Let me make sure. You need to see my screen, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Alright. There. Everyone just saw my bright, shiny face on the stream.
This is quite the adventure we're on here.
Make sure. Alright, everything seems to be working. Okay. I was asking what we should do with Britt and Kelly.
Was we not? Have we done the segment where she watches tape?
She was getting shots up last week. I feel like we did the segment where she was watching tape.
Okay.
Let's go back here.
I mean, it's something silly with Britt, right? That's the only thing we can.
Yeah. That's when she. I feel like when she called her Kyle Kuzma, she was like the angle we shot was she was watching tape and she's just like, that's Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah. Not really sure how to build upon that, to be honest, Jeremy. It's a pretty unique approach.
Let's do. Should we give Kelly a win?
Jesus. I mean, who's?
What if we do like Kelly like a count out victory, or do we? Can we? Let's see if we have. We don't have anybody from developmental. Hire local. Oh, we have nobody from local because I forgot a bunch of people got removed.
Yeah, that's the one issue we have here.
Give her a win over Gringo Loco.
Could do it, brother.
So
I don't know if we should ever do Kelly matches, to be honest, mate.
So the angle I was thinking of before I decided to try to give her a win of like just like Kelly is supposed to have a match and the opponent just like doesn't show. So it's really an angle and not a match, but she claims it as like a victory. So this is like Kyle Kuzma, claiming his championship ring because he's playing with LeBron and Anthony Davis. She got the win, technically, sure, but it's just count out victory.
But she's a baby face, Jeremy.
Is Kelly the baby face?
Yes,
oh,
yes, absolutely.
Shit.
Yeah. It'd be good otherwise. It'd be great. But the idea is, I assume we're going to try to... we're going to try to make the Kyle Kuzma thing a good thing, I feel, within the narrative of the show.
We screwed that up. We can't make Kyle Kuzma a good thing.
I know, it's tough. I mean, we're going to have to sort of work on that. Maybe eventually she becomes like Chris Bosh or something. I don't know what we do. But the point of it is we should probably just do another Brit vignette where she's doing something funny. I just don't know what that is yet.
I mean, we can book this. It's all fantasy, right? What if we have Britt meet LeBron James?
Yes, that's what we do.
So we've got her. I don't know how this conversation goes, except Britt is just, like very condescending and everything. And LeBron's just like, how much am I getting paid for this? But she just meets LeBron and is like, I've got this match against... She keeps calling her Kyle Kuzma. And LeBron is just like wondering what's going on if he signed off on this Kyle Kuzma wrestling match.
What if we do it the way Impact did that deal recently, where she just actually buys a cameo?
Oh, the cameos?
She edits it like she's having a conversation with him.
Okay, all right.
Like it's just clippings of a cameo.
Okay.
In fact, it would be even better if it was one that she hadn't bought and it was just one off the sort of default page, like the example listings,
This is gonna be like a 6-minute segment because we're just gonna hope Britt just does well with the entertainment.
Yes.
Kelly's not actually on screen.
Kelly's getting an interesting push here in which we just try to actively keep her off the show for her own goods. Okay, so at the pay-per-view we are looking at the main event, Britt and Kelly, Alexa and Eva, Big E and Buff. Let's help. Sid and Gilbert.
Yeah, Sid and Gilbert. Are we doing not a political angle at the pay-per-view? Or the match?
I guess so, right? I guess we could. I don't know.
I mean, we're going to have, like, guys left over. Like, we have New Day that we can just throw in a match and stuff. Like, we'll have...
Yeah, they've got to be on it, right?
Yeah.
New Day have got to be on it somewhere.
Yeah, we'll have people left over that we can just book in a match.
Okay, that's fine. I'm happy with us having... Like, we have, 6 matches sort of in angles, right? As Cody explained yesterday, Jeremy, not every match needs an angle, does it?
That's right.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. The only issue is what we're going to do on the rest of this show.
Yeah, that is certainly a
problem.
Yeah, because I have no idea what else. Let's just what kind of let's do something with Big E and Luger. Let's do the sit down thing. Or last week we did like Brian training, so we've kind of done with the sit down thing. So we need to do something like fun with Big E and Luger.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have like Luger like working out and Big E like just eating pancakes.
Yes, I
Okay.
very much would like to do that. I would like for Big E to walk into the gym with pancakes and just sit down next to Lex Luger.
Yeah.
Yes, this sounds... Because I'm imagining this correctly with our version of Luger, and this sounds incredible. Okay.
Like
Should we get
2%
should we
body
do a-
fat, Lex Luger.
Yes. Should we do a Woods or Kofi match? We need to
Sure.
find
Just a
something
singles
for us,
match.
right?
Yeah, we can do that.
Let's do like Kofi versus someone that doesn't suck. Could we do? I remember last week Kerwin White like cost Lanny somehow. Can we return the favour? Can we do something with Lanny? I don't know what we do, but we'll do Kerwin White and Kofi, and then maybe Lanny's on commentary or some nonsense.
Okay.
Kerwin White and Kofi should be good, right?
It can't be terrible. Can't be anything worse. Anything worse than what we already booked.
Yeah. Especially because it's not political.
It's not political. All right,
Yeah.
so we move Mark Madden. We'll put Lanny on commentary.
Madden stands up. He's like, not on the format. I'm supposed to be out of this one.
Kofi wins. Okay.
Strong.
All right, we only got 6 more minutes left of
That's
book
better.
here.
Now we at least have like a good match on the show outside of just Daniel Bryan, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Who
I'm
haven't
looking
we
at this
used?
program and it is something to see.
Oh, wait, when are we doing? We got to do something with Jimmy King and Mike Sanders.
Well, he's better than all the wrestlers, isn't he? So what did we do last week?
I think we did the gimmick where the announcer Adam Lee went to his trailer park and they reenacted the Ready to Rumble scene.
Okay, so should we do?
What if we do we do the Jimmy King is in the arena and they have the backstage fight with the porta potty.
See, this is what I was my pitch was going to be like. Do the the montage where they're driving to the arena. I was going to say we do that with Adam Lee, like we do a montage, and then we go to a promo from Sanders and he comes out of the porta potty. So we could literally do the whole film at this point.
Yeah.
So we'll do 2 segments. We can drag this out. Drew.
Okay,
And then
that's fine.
Next week the big promo segment can be an actual promo. We could do that. Right?
Okay. All right,
That
so
works.
we have 2 segments. One with Adam Lee
Imagine this segment.
and Jimmy driving. Like 3 minutes. Just Jimmy the King and Mike Adamley just in a car together.
And remember, Mike does the dialogue for both of the lead characters of Reddit Rumble.
Yeah.
He does both. He's never explained what they're referencing. Tim asks, Jeremy, are you ready for Lars on SmackDown tonight? Are you excited?
No.
No. Sad. Very sad. Sorry, Tim. He's not very excited for Lars.
So Jimmy and Mike Sanders backstage fight.
But Jimmy's wrestling. Who?
Oh, he's wrestling Zoot or Giant Gonzalez?
I think so, because he's beat Sanders, right?
Oh yeah. All right.
I mean, look, I know you're a big Giant Gonzalez guy. I mean, I don't think we need to protect him at this point. I think
Okay. Yeah, that's
what
fine. So, all right. So Jimmy and Giant Gonzalez fight.
Yeah. He's effectively like now just the mouthpiece at this point.
Yeah.
Mike
So
Sanders.
Mike Sanders is essentially Sinclair, and Giant Gonzalez is DDP.
Yeah. Somewhere DDP just smashed his laptop into a million pieces.
Nah, DDP would be like, bro, get him on the DDP yoga. We can make him. Diamond Dallas Page.
Did you see our friend, your upcoming podcast co-host, Gary Cassidy, interviewed the DDP? Did you see this, Jeremy?
I did.
Have you seen the clip that he posted, I believe it was today, where he was like, that match that I have with Goldberg is the best match Goldberg ever had, and it's in my top 4, which is one of the best quotes ever in the history of recorded quotes. Like, the idea that he's like, he's got a list in his head, and he's like, not even cracking my top 3. That's how great I am. That's awesome.
Do you think like Brett says shit like that? I bet Brett says shit like that.
Brett on Austin's podcast, they showed him like clips of the Survivor Series match, And just deadpan, he looked at Steve and went, I haven't seen that in some time. I would say that's a 4-star match. And Steve nearly fell out of his chair. And then he was like, sometimes people come to my house and they don't know what I've done in my career. So I'll just show them the WrestleMania 13 match. Like, imagine somehow ending up at Bret the Hitman Hart's house without knowing anything about him. And he's like, here, watch this guy bleed everywhere while I put a sharpshooter on him.
Bret would totally do that with like Davey Boy. Like SummerSlam 92, best match of his career, not in my top 20.
Yes, 100%. His book is awesome because he does this deal where it's like, it seems as though when he's writing about a match that he likes, he like loses himself within how awesome he is. He'll be like, for the 1, 2, kick out, they're running wild now. The crowd is going insane. I'm up, I'm selling. He's like, he's doing like play-by-play of his own matches. It's incredible. Bret is he's an anomaly, right? He's a very unique piece of wrestling history at this point.
I mean, Bret is Bret. I love Bret.
Yeah, we both do.
Yeah, his commentary on stuff is just tremendous.
He was on Eddie Kingston's list of thank yous this evening. Did you see that, Jeremy?
No. What was this?
Eddie thanked all these different people that have impacted his career. And he was like, and thanks to Bret Hart for being our champion when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, yes. Yeah, let's go. Kill him. Okay. Back to BPW.
Are we good?
Ready to go, right?
Yeah, I think this show's good.
Should we open with Sid? I know. Actually, I'm not going to doubt you. Last time you was right on this Sid thing.
Yeah,
you was right.
Yeah, you wanted to open with some nonsense, and sometimes you just got to have Sid. Brooklyn Brawler's in the middle of the ring. We're cold opening the show with Brooklyn Brawler in the middle of the ring. And then the Millennium Man music hits, and that's a wrap. Like, fans are in. They're invested right then. They're like, shit, Sid's here.
Jobber JJ's talking about the 4 out of 10 interview. Is that your favourite wrestling interview ever?
It's legitimately up there. I love the 4 out of 10 joke.
And it's the one where he does the setup where he's like, sometimes I look at him and just think, like, what has he ever done? So dismissive of Triple H. He's like, what? He's like, he hasn't come up with any cool spots or moves or anything. He's just been a wrestler. That's it. Amazing stuff. Here we go, folks.
All right, C-. That's fine. Brooklyn Brawler's
Sid is great, though.
Yeah, dude, Sid's at a B-. This Sid, Daniel Bryan match? Oh, my God.
We're going to be turning them away, aren't we? We're going to be not letting people can't get in.
No.
Standing room only.
That's right.
No vacancies.
All right, that's fine. Sid with a C-. Gilbert's overness probably hurt that one. That's probably a C segment. Maybe C+ if it's just Sid.
Yeah, I agree. I think Gilbert was probably a big issue there.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
All right. Look at the King and Mike Adamle.
This rules. This is awesome.
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Wait, was Alexa there?
Oh, she was on screen. Oh, I had her on screen. She was only rated on overness, but I did have her. I didn't mark her as off screen.
Well, that was a lucky mistake.
Yeah.
I think this would have been a lot worse.
She was on the Jumbotron, all right? Whatever we have in BPW. That's what she was on.
That's fine. We would have shown the clips. That does make sense, right?
Yeah, that's how we'll work around this. This should have been better. They even had great that's Kofi and Xavier. Kerwin with a C-. Even Kofi with a B-.
You're being harsh here, Jeremy. This is a Kerwin White match. I mean, there's only so much you can get out of this. It's a C+ for us in the mid card. It's pretty exciting stuff.
Fair.
We should be throwing a party right now.
That's fair.
Especially because it's not political.
The GOAT Britt Baker just, doing Britt Baker things.
Did you see when Britt hijacked Tony's post show this week, Jeremy? Did you follow the Tony Schiavone post shows he does each week?
I wish I did now that I know this.
Yes, she interrupted. It was very fun. Tony does a half an hour after Dynamite in which fans exclusively ask him when AEW is coming to India, and he has no answer. He has nothing. He can't answer this question, and yet they ask him every week. It's great stuff.
It'd be nice if they used Britt on television since she returned to the ring.
Listen, brother, not everything needs a storyline or an angle or TV time or focus or emphasis. Some stuff should just be a woman's division, okay? That's what I've been told.
How big of a miss is that to just not have Britt still doing these segments and stuff since she's been back.
I mean, it's the reason it's a real miss is because they did it when she couldn't wrestle.
Yeah.
It's so dumb. They did all the effort when she wasn't there. So, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I don't get it.
All right. Well, we got Britt here on Booty Pro Wrestling, and she's doing great things.
We sure do.
All right, another Jimmy King. I mean, we're putting the belt on him in a few months, but Jimmy King is he's the bestler.
How great is that Giant Gonzalez, Mike Sanders combo with the heads going like into each other? Like they're in such perfect symmetry, Jeremy. You gotta love it.
That's a good segment. Man. It's a good segment.
Man, this promotion is on fire.
All right, C+. Let's
Oh, Jeremy, this Glacier thing's done. Yeah. We're done with Glacier. I'm sorry, I know you wanted to, but look at this. This is very sad.
I still think we can do. I think we can do something with him in the mid card. He's clearly just not a main event guy for us.
Okay, whatever you say, pal.
B-.
On fire.
Stock is up.
The future is now. Honor is real.
We are BPW.
Yes.
Oh god, who's Jeff Jarrett burying this week?
I think he's going to say that Mike Sanders is money. That's what my guess is.
Who's he been burying?
Kazani.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have Kazani beat him. Oh no, no. We're gonna have Glacier beat him now.
That will not be on my watch, pal. Okay?
Glacier's like thrust kick him.
Do you remember when Jeff did that Raw match with Elias? Do you remember this, Jeremy?
Yes, I do actually.
And it was like, he came out and he's like, wow, this is fun. Jeff Jarrett's wrestling on Raw. And then like 2 minutes into the match, it was like, oh no, this is just an actual wrestling match. What's happening here? Why is Jeff Jarrett wrestling a normal professional wrestling match on Monday Night Raw? And it just went on, and it was just an actual match. It was very strange. I think I was doing live coverage for that, I want to say. It was very odd.
Anything here? I don't think so.
Whoa! What? WWE has called up the tailor-made man, Terry Taylor, the computerized man of the 21st century.
Okay.
Yes. The
Nice.
Computerized man of the 21st century, Jeremy. The tailor-made man.
Oh boy, incidents. Oh no, if Giant Gonzalez has failed the drug test, I mean, that's fine. Boy. Giant Gonzalez with the video games.
So we need to book that match. What was the match we were supposed to book?
Oh, the triple threat match.
It was the Yeti.
Yeah, Shockmaster.
The Zombie. And the Shockmaster.
Who was the third person?
The Zombie.
The Zombie, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Yeti.
Who I earlier called the Zombie, because I just think all bad wrestlers should have that kind of pronunciation. The Yeti is a peak. Like, that gimmick would have been remembered forever, but him saying the Yeti put it to a different level, right?
We should do a stable called The Stable, and it's just people with the names The in their names.
I agree, that would be very good. We still need to get a group called DDP's Goons.
Oh, we do. We need Giant Gonzalez's Goons. I mean, this should be DDP's Goons, like right here. All right, so let's book this. This goes to who can come out. Like, who should take over DDP's Goons? But like, so here's the angle, Joseph. We need another person who's like kind of like talky, but can also wrestle a little bit. And the stable is DDP's Goons, and he keeps teasing like Diamond Dallas Page is gonna show up and stuff. Like, the leader is like Diamond Dallas Page. He's just never on the program, right? And he's putting together this group for DDP though, and so he interrupts this match and brings them all together.
Yes. So basically, you want to do the deal like what Eddie did recently with the Lucha Bros, and Butcher and Blade.
Yeah.
Like,
who is our Eddie Kingston?
What a question that is. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at our options, I guess, right?
All right.
So, how do we do that from here? Should we just save and then go back?
No. Hold on. I got you.
Okay. This is very
Okay,
exciting.
So here's our options. Here's our whole roster.
So Buff is the first one that jumps out. I know that he's in the middle of stuff though, so maybe not.
Not really. I mean, now that he's out of the tournament.
Right? But he's gonna.
Oh yeah, with the Big E stuff. Yeah.
I mean, we can still do that. This is like a B-show angle. It'll take some weeks to develop. You know?
Right. It's always good to have multiple threads and layers, too.
Especially for a character like Buff Bagwell. He's probably the only one, let's be honest. Who are we looking at here?
What about Miro? What a use of Miro.
We need to find something for him.
I know, we do. That's the thing.
We don't even have anything for New Day, like, let alone Miro and Kid. This is very tough.
What about Kip? Because Miro at some point, like, that's gotta end. I don't know what we're doing with Kip Sabian. He's not good. That's
the thing with Kip, isn't it? It's like, not only is he not particularly good in reality, he's even worse on this game. He's not over at all. Like, he's just not in reality or on game. So
what if we just like use Kip in this spot, and then like that slowly starts to agitate Miro, and he's like, what is going on here? And then Miro just beats the shit out of everybody.
Will that allow us to book New Day versus Miro and Kip soon? And that's when we could do the actual, Miro's had enough of this nonsense. Because he looks around at ringside and he's got the Yeti, the Zombie, the Shockmaster.
Yeah, we can do that.
Right? Okay, cool.
Okay.
I'm sure this will go great.
All right, so this is going to be like a 10-minute match that ends in a no contest because Kip Sabian comes out, and it's like, what's going on here?
I'm imagining this as like it ending one of those spots where everyone does a high spot and everyone's down.
Yeah.
Imagine that these guys, like how great that would be.
Exactly. All right, how do I?
Sports entertainment finish is like the no finish, right?
Yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. A messy non-decision. I mean, that's pretty much what this is.
Yeah, because then we'll just do a segment, right?
Yeah. Shut up, Shockmaster.
Oh my, he's furious.
Whatever.
Furious, Jeremy.
I'll get over it. Somebody, the zombie should have cracked his knuckles.
Yes, that would have been awesome. Oh, here we go.
All right, Kip unites DDP's goons.
Wow.
We have old Kip, like 4 minutes.
This is going to be so bad. Do we rate the other guys on Menace? Is that there? We have Boogeyman. Have we ever booked the Boogeyman?
I don't know if we've booked him or not. We'll check, and then we might book him for this.
It rules that the Shockmaster is like an absolute ring general in this match. So he's Daniel Bryan in this match.
Right,
amazing statement. Wow, what a segment.
Alright, Boogeyman. Let's see what we've done with him, if anything. I feel like we've booked him for something.
We have, yeah. First week, it says.
Yeah, okay. Well, we have not booked him since.
Wonder what we did with him. Should we do the Boogeyman versus the Goon?
Or who's going over on that one? That's a tough one to call.
Flip a coin, brother.
Yeah. Oh, we did the Boogeyman and the Kiss Demon. Weren't we gonna like make them a stable or something?
Oh god. Sure.
Or not a stable, but like a tag team. Yeah. I think let's
do that. Let's book another tag match with those guys.
All right, so Boogeyman and Kiss Demon against who? Just another random team. We'll see what we got with them.
As opposed to like one of our many established teams. Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Are they baby faces or heels? Okay, they're faces, so we need heels. Mike Knox and Michael Tarver?
Knox has like a partner in... I think we've figured out someone for Knox to team with.
Did we? Let's look at his match history.
There was someone we give him a couple...
Oh, Snitsky. Okay.
I don't know if we should do that here, though.
No, let's see if we can't find somebody for like Michael Tarver. Michael Tarver and... Michael Tarver and Bam Neely?
Cash. There you go.
Oh my god. I don't even know who Bam Neely is.
He was, you know the artist formerly known as Kerwin White? When he became Chavo again, he was like his big man. He was like his heater.
Oh, if you say so.
Yes. On the famed like ECW times in which they'd given up on it being ECW, those weird times of WWF television. Like it was still called ECW, but it was not even an attempt at recapturing it. Look at the state of this program. We need a good promo in here somewhere. We need someone. Just for the sake of the audience. Their eyes may fall out of their heads, Jeremy. This is dangerous. We need some kind of promo in the middle of this that's good.
Do you want to do, let's just do like a Biggie and Luger video package like we always do.
Yes, that's good. That's very good. What about if Luger's like trying pancakes himself?
Okay. So no Big E, just like Luger tries pancakes?
He could be like watching... How can we do this? Lex Luger is on his phone and he sees that Big E is doing an like Instagram live eating pancakes. He's like, that's enough, and he goes to his kitchen and smashes the place up trying to find pancakes. He has none. Something like that. I don't know. Something dumb.
Okay.
On Cameo. Let's go back to Cameo. Big
Yeah, we go to Cameo. We allow Cameo in BPW.
Yes, that's our big thing. AEW's doing the Twitch deal. We're like, nope, Cameo only, folks. Get yourself on there.
Alright, so we'll have Big E partially rated on Entertainment. I don't think they do partial ratings, but for the sake of our minds.
Yes.
Alright, we're not worried about the qualifications of stuff. It's our B show. Alright, good?
Jeremy, are you aware that the Fiend Bray Wyatt has seemingly referenced a potential bout with The Undertaker on Twitter?
I mean, good for him.
Imagine he does a final farewell.
Taker's got his 30th farewell tour at Survivor Series.
In all seriousness, I'm not going to get political on this show, but how funny was it, the timing of that press release? Like, the timing of that press release was legitimately like he was leaving America forever. Like, he was done. That's it. Game over. Anyway, back to this. I'll leave that there. But it was very funny. We're on the show. Here we go.
All right. Boogeyman was the top star of this match.
I thought this would be a lot worse. To be honest, I thought this would be an F.
Okay. Well, Boogeyman, Ring General Boogeyman, was there to carry things and keep it together.
Peak optimism, that is. Looking at a D- and saying, yes, this is good.
Alright, good there.
Big stars.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. The Shockmaster. There's your F.
Oh, the Zombie can't be booked, right? Like, he was a wrestler, I'm aware, but like, does anyone even know anything about his work?
No.
He's just known as the guy who did that one spot as the Zombie, right?
Yeah.
From what I can tell. Okay, fair enough. By the way, folks, while we finish, oh mate, it wasn't that bad, Jeremy. Kip's getting there.
Yeah.
He'll be good. He'll be good in like 5 years. I have news, folks. I mean, it's not news, but you know, you watched the show last night. So we are now the top men on Fightful. Apparently, that's what I've been told on the sheets. We do the retro beyond the select gimmick. You have, let me get the numbers right on this, Jeremy, because I want to be correct and accurate. You have like 3 hours. You have 2 hours and 56 minutes to vote on our poll for which show we're going to be reviewing. Currently, Nitro 95 is in the lead. Quite frankly, it is unlikely you're going to be able to swing that right now. But you can try if you'd like to. You can vote on my Twitter gimmick. So yes, I thought I'd mention that, Jeremy.
Everyone go to Joe's Twitter at Joe Hulbert 5 and
scroll for like a year and then you get to it.
Vote on the poll and let us know what you want us to review.
Yes, but I'm very happy with what we're currently trending towards, Jeremy. 1 hour nitros, baby. Let's go.
The people are popping for the Luger and Big E feud, by the way. Getting DMs of just like, oh, this feud should headline. Xavier Woods is big on the Yeti.
Oh, that's the best Xavier Woods thing ever. He would love the Yeti. Wow, what a triumph that is. We're winning the boys over now.
Now that you do like Yeti and Zombie and all the bays and stuff, I can only think of how Moira Rose pronounced Bebes if you watch Schitt's Creek.
I can't believe this is a real thing we're doing right now. But here we are. Nigel McGuinness got called up. Zeus has got morale issues. Oh dear.
He's had morale issues. Shockmaster is the new one. He's pissed that we booked that no contest.
It's really truly terrifying that on our roster Shockmaster is probably like legitimately valuable.
Yes.
The Fiend said no yob.
Oh dude, we gotta turn Doink into the Fiend.
I forgot about that. I forgot we had Doink, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I forget what it's
I mean, it's shitty Doink, but we gotta turn him into the Fiend. That's our big angle. That's how we gotta close the pay-per-view.
Absolutely not. But who was it Jackie that we were going to make the
Yeah,
Alexa?
yeah. Jackie is Alexa.
I can only do this stuff on live stream because I get in trouble otherwise. Did you see the report that legitimately said, reportedly, Alexa and Bray's dynamic is based upon the Joker and Harley Quinn? I nearly fell out of my chair at the idea that someone had to put reportedly. Really? What, the clown with Alexa who's dressed up as Harley Quinn for 4 years? There's a link there. Oh, wow. I could never figure that one out on my own. Thank God I have the dirt sheets, huh, brother? Good Lord. News coming in left and right.
It is amazing when they do like those reports of just like you just watch the television and you can tell that's the report. Like,
Yeah, it's great.
reportedly, AEW is gonna book a Shawn Spears and Scorpio Sky match. Like, yeah, they've been feuding for like 3 weeks on Dark.
There was one, and again, I want to stress this. This isn't a Meltzer thing because he just gets quoted, but there was one where it was like, the Observer reported, and it was a quote from Dave where he was just like, I think they're going to do a three-way with Orton, Drew, and The Fiend. That was the end of the quote. It's like, it's not a report. He's just watching Raw, guys. It's the same thing I can do. Anyway, back to this. Brian Hebner got signed by NXT.
All right, that's good. Could we could steal Johnny? We could steal Johnny Gargano and continue the Gargano bit from my WWE universe.
Do we have rules on stealing, guys?
I don't think we have rules. Remember we wanted to get like Tanahashi and do Cockroach Mask.
Yes,
I think that's like our rule. Is like every 4 months we can just like take somebody as long as it fits with our universe. We're not just gonna be taken like, oh, okay, now we have Roman Reigns coming in and stuff like that. Like, as long as it like fits and we have something for our universe, we can do it.
I mean, look, whatever you think of Johnny as a heel, like, he's not got anything bad enough to be in our promotion.
No,
right? Like,
no.
he's too good. He's too entertaining generally to be in our promotion, I feel.
No, he cannot make it in our promotion.
Scorpio Sky. I wonder if WWE will do one of those weird, like, TEW offers where they just offer him everything. It happens a lot in this game. Here we go, pal. Almost time for another week. Oh, Marty's on the radio. That doesn't sound good. Steve Cutler's re-signing. Bet he's not.
I haven't even looked at the news. I'm trying to tweet out this link.
This is a real collection of them we got here waiting for you, pal. Web victory for Barbie Black. That's going to be good. That'll be the prospect one again. I remember that. That was very exciting last time.
Okay. Trying to draw the people in here on the Twitter.
Do you realise, Jeremy, that the rumour has it that they are focusing heavily on a feud between The Miz and Morrison versus The Fiend and Finn Balor?
I was like, what? What a feud. The Fiend and Finn Balor teaming.
Well, The Fiend, I mean, if you remember, Finn laid down for the clown. Remember that?
Yeah.
He did the finger.
He's just shooting. Nobody can see me making the finger guns, but... Kelly Cat, best young prospect in wrestling. Kyle Kuzma. That makes sense. Lakers fans wrote this.
She's like Scott Steiner in 1989. Good Lord. The future is bright.
Lakers fans just wrote this up. Be like, the Kelly, really good. Good trade value if needed. Can be the third person.
Need a step up.
Yeah.
The third scoring option. Got to step up, Jerry.
What happened on Raw? Asuka and Lana in the main event. Wrong Victor, but what a main event.
Jesus, this show looks terrible.
This show does look absolutely garbage. Look at these finishes. Count out, DQ, DQ, DQ.
I mean, it's realistic, right? That's what it is.
A skit involving Dolph Ziggler and Mr. McMahon. I'd pay to see that.
Oh god, that sounds like something concocted with pure evil in mind. How awesome is it that Peyton Royce is now in a tag team with Lacey Evans? Is that one of the best WWE things ever? That's a classic, isn't it?
What a
singles push. Oh no, do a tag team.
What a rib that is.
It is actually incredible because they don't even fit at all. Like it's a terrible idea. It's amazing.
Oh, I have to do an article after we finish this stream. Well, guess what, Sean? This stream's going till like 7:30, so I'm not doing the article until then.
Is it a very exciting article about the
I don't
Fiend
know.
Bray?
He calls on me to do these because he knows I'll do the dumb articles. It's I don't even know what this article is. It's oh, okay, I get it now.
He's definitely the Fiend Bray Wyatt calling out the Undertaker at the final farewell.
No, it's yeah, it's something with Stokely and Questlove and Donald Glover.
Serious question for you, Jeremy. Michelle McCool and the Undertaker versus the Fiend Bray Wyatt and possessed funny tongue lady Alexa Bliss. How many pay-per-view buys is a standalone match?
Is it just on the network, or are we charging $50 for this?
No, it's exclusive. It can't be on the network. It's on pay-per-view outlets only. $50, single match. How many buys?
How many weeks of build are we getting?
4 months.
Oh my god. That would shatter Rock and Cena, I feel like.
I agree. I agree. I really do. I think you give Bray 4 months of Funhouse segments.
Yeah.
Good Lord, the layers he'll provide you. You'll never see anything like it.
Cole and
Oh,
Samir
dear.
Singh against Bobby Fish and Ciampa. Oh, Undisputed Era broke up, I guess.
So I'm told that on TEW 20, like the computer book's much better.
Yeah, the AI, at least when it comes to like tag teams and like sticking together and stuff like that, I wouldn't
Right.
say like they book better as far as like the matches and what they actually do.
Got ya. Yep. Impact still sucks. Terrible shame.
What's happening on NWA Power? I don't even know who they have. Oh, Nick Aldis in the main event. Shocker.
He won. He won in the main event, Nick Aldis.
Can't believe that. Did you listen to Cody on the media call where he talks about the Aldis match and why they can't do a third one?
No. I know that we're on stream here, but please tell me what this is, because this sounds awesome.
It was basically like somebody asked about, the partnership with NWA and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, I love working with Nick. It was great. Those two matches were great. Like, as far as the third one goes, like, there's been talks. It's just we gotta work together to what's right for both companies and stuff. And it's very clear. He's just basically saying neither one of us is losing that match.
Now, speaking of losing, I have a pitch.
Okay.
Firstly, Matt Sydal was juiced up.
Did he get busted for steroids?
I assume that's what that means. I don't know.
He did.
Yes. Oh no, he's been caught.
That's not good.
Okay, Jeremy. See the second headline here?
Which? Oh, he's working at ROH. Yeah, Shane McMahon.
Okay, look.
Oh
Jack
God.
can help with this. Is there an argument we sign Shane McMahon and make him an actual like Jeff Jarrett MMA shooter gimmick? Is there an argument to this? Like, we don't even reference the family he's from. He's Shane McMahon, MMA fighter. He does like the Muay Thai like tradition when he gets in the ring and stuff. Your thoughts on this as a major acquisition for BPW?
Can he be a wrestler though?
I don't know. Let's look at what the contract says.
Yeah, I think that would be the only issue, is that I don't know if we can make him a wrestler. So be whatever needed would be good. That means he can be a wrestler. No, I mean, we got to sign him to a written deal. WWE is offering him 16. All right, let's give him 20 for 2 years.
This isn't cheating, right? This is awesome, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, if we have a good reason to do this stuff, we can do it. And Shooter Shane is certainly a good reason. Whatever.
The
Let's just
best
do
thing
21.
is, this is such great, just satirical concept, because Shane actually has been doing this gimmick for many years. He just hasn't got the courage to put the shorts on and do the full thing. Like, he wrestles like an MMA shooter. So, there you go.
All right, that's fine. We don't need you for the B shows. It's all right.
River of Darkness is in Taz.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. All right. He will be a wrestler.
Dude, the vignettes we could do here are like all-time great. We could have like MMA fighters, because we're on ESPN, right?
Yeah.
We could have the whole UFC roster being like, we are sending our toughest guy to you. We are sending, and we don't even say who it is. We don't even mention.
We have Tank Abbott.
Yes, yes, we do. Oh my god, he's gonna KO Tank Abbott, dude. Rolling Thunder kick. This is an interesting question. What would you like to see in an AEW game? Jeremy, have you got a take on this? We've spoke about this off air, I think. Like,
yeah, I'd like to see it be good.
What do you think the approach is to a wrestling game? Sports sim or arcade fun?
No, I prefer the arcade stuff. Sports sim, like you can do sports sim, just don't go over the top with it like WWE 2K does. Like I'm not trying to do lockups and tests of strengths and I got knocked down, so I got to roll to the outside for 3 minutes or roll to the corner and stuff. Like that's no fun. Like you want it to be more arcadey than that. So that's really all I want. Like I want it to play kind of fast because I feel like 2K plays like really slow. So like, the SmackDown series is obviously really good, and if they could do something like that where better graphics, better engine and everything, I'd be happy with it.
It would be interesting if they took not in terms of what it looks like, but in terms of the idea, if they took the kind of Fire Pro approach of you go into the game hoping to recreate great matches. I almost wonder if for the AEW audience they would like that. It'd be interesting. I don't really know. I'm not a gamer, but I read stuff about it, and it does seem very interesting because it is a hard balance to strike. I think, right? Like, how many just casual gamers are going to buy an AEW game? It's going to be for the hardcores, right?
It is going to be for the hardcores, and I don't know what the hardcores want out of an AEW game.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What are they really looking for?
It's interesting, man. I don't know. I kind of think they want to just pick Kenny Omega and wrestle for 90 minutes.
I really think like they just want to do like kind of the SmackDown No Mercy kind of stuff and do like that fun sort of things. I don't think they want to do like a simulation type deal like WWE does.
It'd be interesting. I think there's a lot of excitement for it. I mean, I think people just are really happy to have like a major league, alternative. I think that was proven with the action figures, right? People went insane for the action figures.
Yeah.
They're just happy to have this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to make the announcement on Tuesday, and I assume we'll get like an actual publisher and stuff. And that's like really all I'm thinking that's coming out of that is just like a publisher. I'm not expecting like any type of trailer, gameplay footage or anything. I just think we'll learn who's actually behind the game.
Yeah, it'll be a full effectively a press release almost, right? Like in the idea of it'll just be the details. You get a couple quotes that have been manufactured about how exciting everything is, the fastest growing. I wonder if it will be a name company or a sort of I don't know any other companies, but I wonder if it'll be like whoa, they got this, or it'll just be who are they? I'll be interested to see that. Yeah, GM mode's very popular. That's true.
Yeah.
It's interesting how you do that in the AEW universe, right? Because they have got a very strange, on-air structure, haven't they? Because Tony Khan is part of the show, but not really. It's weird.
And you can do GM mode is basically, I think they overcomplicate GM mode as far as what it's supposed to actually be. The tough part is GM mode works best if you have two brands, so that way you can do stealing and whatnot. I think people just want kind of booking mode, and that's really all you need to do. Because I don't play universe mode. I haven't played a 2K game in forever, but I've seen people play the universe mode, and the booking stuff just isn't. It's very nonsensical in what you're controlling and stuff. So I think people just want more kind of like a TEW thing, but for a console.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm genuinely fascinated to see what it ends up looking like. I just, even things like the career mode always interest me, right? Because the career mode, there was one of the WWE games where you had to lose matches. And it was hang on, are we going too far here down inside baseball? It was lose a match, get 3 stars. What are we doing here? Star rating stuff is very slippery slope.
That's where I
don't know
hope
where they go.
Yeah.
Kenny could definitely do that though, right? Kenny could be Career mode is nothing to do with results. It's just purely star ratings. Imagine. I don't know. It's got our interest at least, I guess. So we'll see what happens.
I'm not expecting anything until like this time next year.
Oh yeah, as far as like an actual anything to look at, as far as what it will be, very little. But I just think everyone's so, you know, at the pace this year's gone at, I wouldn't get too excited for it.
Yeah.
Everything's going so slow, but yeah.
Days have seemed shorter recently for me. For me anyway. I don't know about you.
Glad things are picking up for you, pal. Only get slower over here.
No, yeah, work days are going by fast. Nights are longer. I'm not complaining, but yeah. All right, so what are we doing? Alexa Bliss and Kelly. Alexa's the babyface, right? Yeah, okay. Eva and Britt.
What do we do here for finish, Jeremy?
Oh God, I don't know.
Initially, when we started the Alexa Eva thing, I was thinking like we could do something where Eva constantly gets away. You know what I mean? Like she's like the deal she did on SmackDown for a week,
right?
Where she's always. But after seeing how bad she is, we should probably just not do that. Like, to be honest, dude, Alexa and Britt should probably never lose matches. They should never get pinned.
No, definitely not. But like Kelly, she's feuding for the world title. Like she's about to have a world title match.
Pin Eva. Like Eva's heat isn't in that she's a wrestler anyway, right?
Right. So Kelly pins Eva. Okay.
I feel that's probably the right play. Because
yeah.
then Britt is going to be like the only one who loses. Then is Eva loses twice in a row, and it's like who cares?
Yeah.
Like,
that Brooke Hogan partnership's not paying off.
But that can kind of be the angle, right? That she's not very good. I guess. I don't know.
All right, we got that.
Did you do? Oh, sorry, I was talking about the AEW video game. Did you do the buff run-in for the?
Yes.
For the,
yeah, I did the buff run-in. Yeah.
Okay, so this is a steady foundation we've got here. We've got about halfway in.
Do you want to let's try to establish who are New Day gonna face at the pay-per-view?
Great question. Great question.
Are they gonna face DDP's goons?
They could. They certainly could. That'd work. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do that.
So let's do like an angle where they're backstage, Kofi and Xavier backstage, and maybe they're just they're like hyping Big E up or something, and then Kip Sabian and DDP's goons just kind of like walk in, and they say Kip Sabian says some video game shit. Xavier's like very offended, and then it just sets up a match for the pay-per-view.
All in on this.
Okay.
What a combination of characters we have here. Poor Miro, man. He's just. I mean, this will help him in the end because it will get him out of this angle and into he'll get out of the Kip thing because we're doing this stuff with him. But
yeah, so that's the other thing is like Xavier thinks like they're facing like Kip and Miro, and no, they're facing like Zombie and Yeti. Yes. Zombie and Yeti.
Well, not even the Shockmaster.
Fuck the Shockmaster after the way he complained about that triple threat match.
I feel the Zombie should never wrestle again.
Okay, fine. The Yeti and the Master A.
Yes, the Master A can do a yob though, can't he? We can punish him.
Yeah.
That's how you punish people, by the way. If they do like genuine crimes, you just have them lose on television. That's how you do it. DDP's goons here, incredible stuff. Madden makes a DDP reference every single week. He makes a joke. He says something. He points at his format. He references the sheets. It's all going great. So, okay, and then after this, we need to do the bulletproof vest angle.
Yes.
I'm imagining Sid selling this, and it is just glorious. Like the idea of Sid like staggering around. Wow, there's a lot of people here, pal.
It's a big segment. So New Day is going to be rated on entertainment, Kip on mic, and then the other guys, and Miro on entertainment, because Miro's not actually going to say anything, but he's gonna, he's gonna make like faces and like act cool and stuff. So we'll call it entertainment instead of menace.
So I'm going to give another shout out to our friend Gary Cassidy. He interviewed the Miro, right?
Why?
And he asked Miro. He goes, "What do you think about the idea of Brock Lesnar coming to AEW?" And I legitimately was like, I had forgotten that Brock Lesnar was like a thing. That's where I'm at in my life right now in 2020. Like, I had forgotten a few months ago on this pod we did the bit about where will Brock go. I've now just forgotten he's a wrestler. I'd moved on completely. Is there any talk about what Brock's doing, or does he not care? Seems like he doesn't care to me.
There's a picture of him at like a diner or something. And he's got his beard, and he's got he like dyed his hair or something.
Okay, this sounds very fun. I'm now excited. They should sign Brock and have him just do this. Just turn up with his hair and then leave. Good matches for Brock in AEW, Jeremy. Is there any that jump out to you? Or are you completely... do you just not care at this point? Like, it's a weird one, right? You can't even imagine Brock anywhere else, can you, at this point?
No. Good matches for Brock. I think Brock, if he like really came to work and like Omega would be good. It just toss him. It works similar to the AJ and Bryan matches and stuff, but
yeah, I feel it would be different for some reason. I'm just not sure. There's something that tells me Brock would not want to. I don't know. Maybe he would. Maybe he'd be convinced. But I feel like Omega.
See, that's the thing is like you've got to convince Brock to like really work with these people, because clearly like he didn't have an issue working with AJ, Bryan, Finn, and stuff, but I don't know how Brock, but he like actually sees them as like, oh, these guys they're WWE, they're big stars. I don't know how he sees like Kenny Omega.
The big problem with Brock as well is it's like he's not like a Vader, where it's like if he's taking liberties, maybe a guy can just like snap out of it but hit him. Like if you hit Brock, you're dead. There's no one that's fighting Brock. Brock is an animal, man. Like he's different.
Dude,
you can't even test him.
Braun like accidentally hit him too hard, and Brock just fucked him up.
That's one of the best. I mean, you shouldn't laugh at it, I guess, but like it is awesome, isn't it? Like it's 100% awesome. Like, he literally just dissected him in like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Hit him in the body and punched him straight in the head. Like Braun's legs just went. It was incredible.
Like I'm sorry, there's no one in AEW like Jake Hager ain't fucking like trying to shoot on Brock Lesnar, and Jake Hager has legitimate MMA fights, and Brock would still just destroy this man.
I loved it the last episode of Dynamite before Jake's fight. Like Inner Circle came out and Jake's not there, and Jim Ross is like, well, this is obviously the time for me to just talk about Jake's fight for 5 minutes. Like Chris Jericho's doing his entrance and he's just like mumbling about, big fight, root for Jake, Oklahoma. Amateur wrestling, and just talking to himself, and no one else cares. And then they had to hype up the fact that he won by split decision. Just insanity.
They didn't even say split decision. They were just like still undefeated. His face looked like a wreck, but yeah, they were just like still undefeated. Jake Hager never lost, and it's like, all right, sure.
Did you see the fight? I didn't know.
No, I didn't watch the fight.
In fact, I think we were podcasting when it was on.
I think we were, because last week we did Thursday. God, Thursday night was a wreck, but yeah, we were podcasting.
Yes, because Bellator is now a Thursday night product, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't. That's so weird to put it on Thursday nights. It's just so weird.
Bellator is weird because I think they're like profitable now or closer to it, but they exist in like their own world. Like no one knows it's happening, do they? It's very strange.
What are we doing with Jimmy the King and Giant Gonzalez this week?
Well, Jimmy's going to do an actual promo this week. This is one of those ones where you say, Jimmy, you're a big draw, you're a big money star. Sell the match for us, Yeah.
We have like 6 minutes.
Yeah.
All right.
Do you know his big catchphrase? Off the top of your head, Joe?
I will rule you.
No, but he has that rap he does. Rap's generous.
Oh.
He does the like.
Yeah. It's the Run DMC thing.
Is that what he does? I can't even imagine it now. I can see him. I can't hear what he's saying.
Yeah, I can envision part of it, and for some reason, like it's not fully coming to me. It's like, I'm the king of something. There is none higher. Sucker MCs call me sire. It's that bit.
Yes. And then this is when they're watching him, right? This is in the opening. We're now just talking about Reddit Rumble. Stop. Okay, he does that stuff, guys. I'm sorry. That film has got a weird place in my mind at this point. I'll never forget our review of that. Poor Andrew, man. That was incredible. That was like that was a moment where me and you, I think, both realised that we are kind of in our own medium at this point. Like, this isn't something you can just drop in and out of with the movie reviews. Like, we've lost it. we're at a different level at this point.
You've gotta watch the product, folks. You've gotta watch the product.
Yeah, you see, you can't just sort of like, experiment with that life.
Right.
You gotta live that life at this point. Okay, what have we got here? What else we got?
We got 12 minutes. Yeah. What else do we need on this show? I feel like we need another match somewhere. I just don't know what match we're doing.
Interesting. Should we do a stalker match? He had a really good showing with Luger, and I feel we haven't used him.
Sure.
I was watching earlier, Jeremy. I was watching Ric Flair versus Barry Windham from 1986. I can confirm that is a very different man to the one on our roster, but he's here nonetheless.
Stalker against
Mike Knox.
Okay, sure.
Who's better, Knox or Gene Snitsky? Do we know?
No, we'll just do Mike Knox.
Okay. Let's do just like an actual match that can give us some idea, like do like 6 minutes or something.
All right. Jesus.
I love how absolutely you resent Mike Knox. You have no memory of him. It pops me very much.
No, I do. I have memory of Mike Knox. He was the Kelly guy. Yeah,
but like you don't know for sure he sucked, but you've convinced yourself he's the worst wrestler on our roster. I'm like, give it 5. You're like, get him out of here. Mike Knox sucks. Meanwhile, I have to convince you not to book the zombie on pay-per-view.
All right, we got 4 minutes left. We're gonna do.
We could do post-match promo with the winning women.
Okay, that's fine.
Because if we're going to do a Kelly talking segment, having her next to Alexa is probably the play.
All right.
Right? If that makes any sense. I mean, at this point, we're sort of like so much you can achieve with this, right? But the fact that when we do anything with the women, it comes up, the Britt Baker Alexa Bliss storyline is advanced, kind of tells you everything you need to know about this division. But look, we're doing 2 pay-per-view matches with the women.
Yeah.
A-Dub, come out. A-Dub wishes they could pull that off.
Oh no, what am I doing? Overness. Okay. I mean, look, AEW has 2 pay-per-view matches. Oh, one's on the buy-in, I guess.
They didn't even explain that on TV. They were just like, that's a match. Like, if you watch Dynamite and are not on Twitter, you have no idea who Alison Kay is. She's just on the buy-in now. It's very strange.
Okay. Is that the show?
I love that Sid opens every show.
Yeah. You got to start with your biggest draws.
I'm fine with this.
Okay.
In fact, I like this. I think this is actually a good go-home. Ridiculous thing to say, but I think it is.
This pay-per-view is going to be awesome. Look at Sid.
Wow. Gilbert looked lost. Didn't know which way the ring was. He was walking back and forth. Must have hit his head on the locker room floor. Oh dear. Oh my god, Eva Marie's terrible. I forgot how bad it was.
Oh my god, I did not know it was that bad. Oh no.
Alexa being off her game was really not needed here.
No. Alexa's like, wait, I'm working with who?
Imagine what this match looks like, dude. Alexa's like calling it in the ring. She's like, hit the ropes. Drop down tackle. Incredible. Oh.
And the promo didn't go well. That's not good.
Oh man.
I mean, we know who's at fault, but that's not good.
No, it's not. We need Kelly to be like serviceable. We need her to be Kyle Kuzma, remember?
Yeah, we need her to be Kyle Kuzma.
Oh dear.
Alright.
Okay. I'll take the hit on that one.
Yeah! Oh. There we go. Jimmy the King saving everything.
He's the best luck.
He is.
He's the best luck. Jimmy, man, what a guy.
We're drawing 4,000 in Puerto Rico, too. My God.
Oh, my God, this segment.
This is like a C+. I'll take it.
Yeah, I agree.
I will take it.
The zombie did not come out of this looking good.
Kip Sabian performed poorly. Imagine they got to give you a note that Kip Sabian performed poorly in a segment with the Shockmaster, the Yeti, and the Zombie.
Yeah, we don't have to imagine, unfortunately. That was one of your big picks, remember, Jeremy? That was your big swing for the fences,
dude,
brother.
that pick was so dumb. So bad. Oh, this should have been better. I'm going to fall for that great chemistry thing. Not enough selling.
I believe it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Okay, Brian's the best wrestler we have. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Saying that, he only got a C+, right? So, I don't know. Okay.
All right, B-. It's not bad.
We're steady, man. We're steady. We,
yes.
We've not had a terrible show yet on the A show. That's fine.
Thank God for that Jimmy King promo.
The bestler.
WWE's called up Beth Phoenix. Oh, Takahashi's hurt badly. That sounds about right. A torn stomach muscle. Sounds painful.
Good Lord. That doesn't sound good, does it? Okay. Full throttle. Wow.
Yeah.
Where's Aldis here? I beat Murdoch again.
Yeah, he beat Murdoch in the co-main event.
Jesus. See, we've got Trevor the booking, can't you? Good Lord. Beats him. Like a drum.
All right.
Oh, damn it.
No. We got Shane. Look, we're gonna break the bank for him, but we need Shooter Shane. Your offer is not currently being considered. That's okay. All right, so they're on 19. We don't know the length yet.
I mean, we don't care about the money.
No, we don't. I don't care about money or the years. Like, just go like 22. Any shows, whatever's needed. No bonuses. We're not doing that dumb shit.
Serious question. Is Shane a top 10 worker on our roster?
It might be.
Yes,
There we
I
go.
think he is.
We got him. We're good.
We got him.
We're back in the game with Shane. I mean, WWE's going to make another offer, and then we'll go from there.
So, I think I said this earlier, but to be clear, my idea is that Dana White does a promo in which he says he's sending his toughest guy to BPW to expose the wrestling business. And then it cuts to, like, the scariest looking UFC fighters, like Alistair Overeem sitting there like, you can't believe what's coming your way. Francis Ngannou's like, never seen a guy like this. And it just, we do it every week, and then eventually the lights go up and it's Shane O'Mac standing there and it's MMA jokes. It's going to be awesome.
All right, what does Jeff Jarrett have to say? This is the new game.
I think he's going to put over Mike Knox.
I think he is going to bury Gilbert.
Okay.
Oh, the zombie.
Oh, no. We should write him off, dude. Not just probably, we should write him off.
He's not going to wrestle. I mean, I want him to, but he's not going to wrestle anymore.
Does he ever, like, interact with anyone? Or does he just do the zombie walk?
No, he just does the zombie thing.
Yeah, and other people are in the shot, and that's like his friends, right? Like, that's just the way it works. Okay.
He's part of DDP's goons.
Okay, River of Darkness time. Do we have a main event for this show? We need to focus on heating up Lanny and Kerwin.
Yeah,
I think we should do it on the paper. I think we should probably do that.
All right.
So we'll do a big segment between those two guys because they've got involved in each other's matches and stuff. So we'll do that, and then God only knows what our main event is. I don't know. Any ideas for the main event for River of Darkness, Jeremy? I guess we could get the Goons a win.
Yeah, let's get the Goons a win. 6-man tag, because we gotta have the zombie wrestle. Look, he's gotta get in-ring experience, okay?
In fairness, Jeremy, we could do the full 10-man tag and have Miro and Kip in here. What a sight that would be.
Okay.
Imagine what the babyface team looks like in that scenario.
Jesus.
Okay, this is going to be fun. This babyface team is going to be, because they've got to lose to these guys.
Yeah.
So the zombie's arms are always extended. So what's going to happen is Miro's going to do all the work, and he's going to back into the zombie's hand. He's going to be like, tag! And the zombie comes in and just does like his finish, whatever his finish is.
No, he doesn't even do his finish. The zombie, he gets tagged in, and he trips as he's going to make the pinfall. But that's how he pins the guy.
Yeah, it's like his legs are over and it just falls on top of him. That's tremendous.
Okay,
Miro's doing his like game over thing, and he just puts into the extended arm of the zombie. Or the zombie, sorry.
Alright, babyface team. My god. Horowitz, Brooklyn Brawler, Doink. We might take Doink out of this because we got to heat him up for when he's Doink.
Gobbledygook.
Kazarni. All right, we're gonna take Doink out and add. The Shockmaster needs a turn. He's a baby face.
Oh, tough. No, he's in the grey area right now. Pal.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
His fans know that he means well. He's being
Nathan
led astray.
Jones. We're not doing anything there. That's the babyface team.
Nathan Jones. Yeah, that's fair. What a team.
Look at this collection of people.
This is peak. The fact that Miro's even involved in this, and I understand that's my fault that I wanted this to be a 10-man, but it is awesome that Miro's involved in this. Because we haven't even figured him in. Like, the other guys that are not doing anything right now, it's like, Sid's feuding with Gilbert, he's about to win the title soon, right? Like, Jimmy King, title. We have nothing for Miro in the future, other than we know he's going to leave these guys. That's it, that's all we got. Sid and Miro could be good eventually.
Sure. Now, Sid and Miro could be good. This collection of people. Oh my god.
Yes, it is extraordinary.
I want to screenshot it and tweet it and be like, come watch this nonsense. Hold on. If anybody else wants to screenshot it and tweet it, I'll retweet it. Just tag me in it.
Yes.
If anybody wants to do that. All right, it's been up there. Okay. Jesus Christ. We got to give this match some time. Like, this is going to be our only match on the show.
Oh wow.
Yeah, okay. Everything else is going to be angles. So let's give it like 13 minutes.
Wow, what a match.
Maybe we'll have
one more. For 9 minutes.
Yeah, maybe we'll have one more match, but this is the big main event match. Okay. Dude, we only have 7 minutes left, so just angles.
Wow.
So we'll do a Lanny and Kerwin, not political angle.
Yes, should they do a debate that's definitely not political?
Yes. This is 8 minutes right here. It's a 2-segment show.
I was thinking the other day, I was like, do you remember when MJF was doing the presidential campaign deal and it was like, oh man, the election's going to be tough enough in a couple of months. It's like, that now feels like an ancient memory to me. Like the Moxley MJF stuff feels so long ago to me.
It really does. It really does. All right, that's it. That's our show. Two segments.
This is going to be something. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Okay. Not bad.
No.
Could have been way worse.
I expected it to be way worse.
There's legit like 1.5 good wrestlers in this match.
Who is the half? Just everybody combined is a half of a good wrestler?
No, I was giving a quarter to the Shockmaster and Barry.
Oh. Okay.
But I'm willing to be, debate it. But I just looking at what I've got here, it feels like it's close to that, if nothing else.
Yeah. Boy. Yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
We used the zombie too much, Jeremy.
We didn't. The crowd was pissed. We didn't have more segments. Look, it's a B show. Get over it.
How awesome is it? 700 in this game. 700 people showed up for only this.
Do you think they know what was announced? Like, we just announced this debate, and then we announced the 10-man tag, and they probably just figured like, oh, well, that's fine. I'm sure something else good will be on there, and like that's all they got.
Tremendous. You gotta love it. There was like kids were going to show like, maybe we get the Daniel Bryan awesome match of the month on River of Darkness. It's like, nope.
No, we've already gotten the Daniel Bryan awesome match of the month. So that happened.
Poor Thunder Rosa.
I guess it didn't. That was end of January. Oh, why'd she do that?
I don't know. She wants to lose to Nick Aldis.
What are they? He's considering both offers. Okay, what are they offering? 19. They're not offering. They must be offering like a longer deal.
It's the bonuses, brother. He gets 20% on the events.
It's so we'll just pay him that flat fee more than them.
Jeremy, why are we not just giving him a 10-year deal?
Oh, we can do that. I don't know. I'm playing like I typically play, and not like I can just do whatever I want.
Think of the history between Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac we can bring to our television show. Think of it. Bryan's comeback match was oh my god, how dare he? This is very disrespectful. Imagine getting off for 10 years and being like, It's almost like his family with the other guys, right? Weird.
Come on, Shane.
Disgraceful. No respect for this business.
29? There we go. Okay.
Surely that's it. Surely he's done.
He's going to be the highest paid person on our roster by far.
Can we check that before we go further? Like, you can do it on the roster overview, right?
Yeah. Alexa's at 16. I mean, it would be the WWE guys. Brian's at 24. Big E's at 19.
I mean, that's as high as it's getting, right?
Kofi
Soon.
17. Yeah, like it's not
Daniel
going.
Bryan's as high as it's getting, I guess.
So Shooter Shane is gonna be our highest paid wrestler.
Perfect.
We're spending $11,000 on Kurt Angle. Actually,
Tremendous.
okay, so I forgot these WCW contracts. So like, where's Lex Luger? Oh, okay. I really expect like Lex and Buff to be at like 50,000, but they're not. Yeah, Brian's the highest.
Yeah, the contracts are never like set on the game, right?
Yeah.
Because it has like its own system. I
Right,
feel.
right, true. All right, we're gonna be at peak layers. Let's do this. This will be the last event that we booked tonight, I think.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking, Jeremy, because we have to hit on this, right? We've built so much into this, so much effort. We can't miss here.
Let me tweet out the link. Let everybody know that we're about to book our first ever pay-per-view.
How confident are you in this card, Jeremy?
I think it's gonna be a good card.
Okay.
Jobber JJ, I think, tweeted the photo.
Yes, he did. That is awesome.
I need to retweet it.
Poor Miro, dude. He already hates our show because we buried his debut and he subtweeted us.
Okay.
Never forget that Miro subtweeted us. Very sad.
When did Miro subtweet us?
We buried his debut and he was like, some people just hate on their podcasts. And it was like, yeah, that's us.
I remember that now. You're right. Yeah, whatever. We picked him on this. Come on now.
Yeah, for some reason, I don't think he's following along that closely, to be honest, Jeremy.
Well, he should watch the product, and he'll know that, we're big fans of Miro.
We are. I enjoyed his match on Wednesday.
Yeah.
With
You're a
Trent.
big fan of Trent.
I am. You made that sound like it was something I was hiding.
I didn't know this. Like, I didn't know you were, like, a big fan of Trent until I saw it.
One of my favourite teams was the him and Rocky. The Roppongi Vice. I thought they were so great as a team.
Okay.
Chucky's cool. It's just different act, isn't it, with him?
Yeah. We're booking the first.
This is the kind of moment where a booker really. This is what Tony Khan's experiencing right now. What we feel right now, Jeremy. This is where Tony's at. TK, as he's known.
We got to do all the podcasts, all the media this week, and just be like, I think this is the best card ever. This is the best card we've put on. This is our Mania. It's gonna be another home run for us.
My favourite Tony Khan headline quote this week was, Tony Khan says Eddie Kingston will be a good world champion for them, and I was like, he booked the match. Like, he's talking about like it's the chance that Eddie could like upset the apple cart and be like, oh no, we've got to have a new world champion, Eddie Kingston. It's like, no, he's aware, he booked it.
There was one, he was talking about Hangman and Omega, and it was just like, I'm really excited that this match, like, oh my god, I really want to know the quote now. Hold on, now I gotta find it because it's so generic, and like AEW legitimately like sent this quote out and was like, put this on your websites. It's like, what are y'all? I appreciate that they want to like send quotes for AEW Unrestricted and stuff, but like, you gotta give us something that's actually worthwhile to run.
I liked the steak dinner deal where he was like, you can't say this is not realistic. I was like, I definitely can, Tony. I mean, I think I'm fair within my rights to say two men doing a full act is not realistic, but fair enough, whatever.
Okay, so this is the quote they sent out on Kenny Omega and Hangman Page. Tony said, for me, this has been a long time coming. I've wanted to do the Kenny Hangman match on pay-per-view for a long time. And like sites would just like run that. Like Tony Khan says he wanted to do Kenny and Hangman on pay-per-view for a long time. It's like, what? What?
It's like he's Don King, he couldn't get over the line. He's like, I've been negotiating this for years. It's like mate with a Pacquiao. I wanted to make it when Kenny was the ace, but it's still a good fight. We're ready to go. Pay-per-view, baby. Here we go.
Yeah, Jabber JJ, I did see where he said that he got that idea from South Park. Apparently Jericho wanted that to be like a dream sequence, and Tony Khan was like, no, that's not realistic. Like, we cannot do this dream sequence for this. You can't wake up from this and just have it all be a dream.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
How
I'll
is
tell you
it
about it in a
not-
second. Let me tweet this link because I've been
sorry.
so distracted here. Okay.
Distracted, very fitting.
Yes, I know.
Okay. Let me share this.
And Brian versus who's he facing? Lex Luger. What else is on? What else is on this show? That
Alexa and Avery's probably the best Twitter content. I can
okay.
get. Peak layers, indeed. Peak layers, indeed, folks.
All right, there. Oh, Sid and Gilbert. Sid and Gilbert has got to be mentioned. That's a big feud for us.
Of course. Sid's winning in 1 minute, right?
Yes.
Just making sure. I know you get carried away at times.
Nah, not with Sid. Like, you know, I'm squashing people with him.
Joel Pearl, Jeremy, is making sports style product jokes in our chat about the All Elite universe.
Oh, I'll check it in a second.
That's a bannable offence in our universe, isn't it? I mean, I know that he's probably poking fun at the people that make those comments, but still, dangerous territory, right, Jeremy?
Okay, I just tweeted the link out. What is Pearl saying?
He's poking fun at the Tony Khan's sports style product.
Centric. Yeah. I just want the analytics. That's all I want. Just want the analytics. Okay. Anything here? Travels for Kofi Kingston. Where's he going? Oh, he wants to go to like Japan. Well, we don't have a deal with New Japan.
We will do that, brother. We keep on the pace for that. We'll be sending the Yeti over for a G1 in no time.
Imagine the Yeti and a G1.
So awesome. Just does the same match every night. Him and Yano just did the same match.
Dude, NXT sucks.
Yeah. It really does. It's a very strange show, even in real life.
Hey, I heard you watched it today.
I watch it every week
Oh.
now. Sometimes I'm a coward. Joel Pearl is just playing defense in the chat. He's saying he had his own show. He's doing cheap plugs. He's trying to steal out 18 viewers here for his own. This is disgraceful. Joel Pearl, you need to watch it. I don't want to have to ban you from the Distraction podcast. It'd be very bad.
I already banned him.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I think so.
But I haven't banned him. It needs to be a double banning to be
okay.
forbidden.
We're a democracy?
Yeah. That's what we are.
Stop the count now. Nope, your vote is late. We're gonna stop the count.
The best one was when on Tuesday I said to you, I was like, maybe we should do something about Walter. And he was like, okay, I haven't seen the match. And then the next thing I knew, it was the headline on the video, and he was like, we got to talk about Walter. I was like, okay, it works for me.
Dude, going live now. So you know, we don't plan very well, if anybody can see this. So, you know, beforehand, when we would record at like 2 or 3 and then I'd post it at 7, like, all right, the topics are on there. I know what we're going to talk about and stuff. I can make the graphic and everything. And it's very simple. Like my dogs are going crazy. I think someone just rang the doorbell. But going live now, it's like, all right, what are we going to talk about? And again, we don't plan a lot of our stuff. So you mentioned the Walter thing beforehand. I was like, all right, well, I watched the match. Let's talk about it a little bit because I don't know what else we're talking about on this show.
A friend of mine messaged me and was like, dude, like, he's like, you know, it's Volta, right? And I was like, yeah. He's like, why'd you say Walter? I was like, that is a lot of effort for me to do that every time I say his name. I was like, that is... Like, me having to think every time I do it and go, Volta, that's just not happening. I'm going to just call him Walter, okay? I'm sorry.
All right, here we go. Peak layers.
Oh, man. What do we open with? We need a hot opener. Is Lanny and Chavo, Kerwin, the opener?
Yeah, we can open with that. I was booking from reverse. I was going to book what was on top first. That's fine.
Oh, so you was going to book Alexa and Eva straight up top? Right?
Yeah.
I feel like this is our equivalent of a Johnny B. Bad opener that shouldn't be long but has to be for the sake of balance.
So 8 minutes?
Like a year. I mean, 8's fine for this, but there's a year of WCW pay-per-views where Johnny B. Bad will wrestle for 20 minutes, and it's like no one quite knows why, but it happens every single one. Okay. Yeah, 8's fine.
Okay. Who's winning? Lanny's got to win, right?
Yeah, Leaping Lanny's a big star.
I mean, but for not political purposes, Lanny's got to win.
Right, I mean, just, good must prevail.
Yeah.
Not politically, of course, just in the professional wrestling sense.
Right.
Okay. Now we should probably work back, because you're correct. Your original idea was correct. I've just realised how hard it is to do it that way.
All right, so Brian and Luger.
Can he get 20 minutes out of Lex Luger?
Oh, what's his stamina at? 68?
No, he can't.
No, there's no way. Dude, I'm afraid he'll hurt Brian if we go that long. I think we can get like 14.
Lex's face is that of a man who does not want to do this match. I feel that Lex is dreading this. I think he's spent the whole week like, I'd rather lost to Big E. I don't want to get chopped by Daniel Bryan. Mat wrestling exchanges.
Alright, Brian wins.
New champ. Wow. Okay.
Alright.
So we have any match that's going to go long? We don't, do we?
Not really, no. So our women's title match is Britt against Kelly Kelly.
Can she get 10 minutes out of Kelly Kelly?
Yeah, she's going to have to. She's going to have to.
Okay. Take no prisoners.
No. She's just... Look, Britt, a lot of faith in you here. You got to get 10 minutes out of Kyle Kuzma.
I'm imagining this as a meeting, and we call the women in, and I'm like, Britt, can you get 10 minutes out of Kelly Kelly? She's in the room as I say, and you're like, she's going to have to. Britt, you're getting 10 minutes out of Kelly Kelly.
Exactly.
Good cop, bad cop, Okay.
All right.
What's our next biggest match? Buff and Big E, I guess?
Yeah, Buff and Big E.
Now, the thing is, this match isn't, booked right now, is it? Within the universe, if that makes sense. The main event of the last TV,
right.
he cost Big E.
Right.
We do, a
Big
E promo or something before?
We'll add promos and whatnot.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, let's just get all the matches out of the way. How long can we do on this?
12 minutes?
Okay.
Generous? I don't know.
I assume Big E's winning?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
I was about to say Buff's not terrible, but
I think
kind
it's
of
terrible.
Is.
Yeah.
Storytelling, brother.
All right, Alexa and Eva.
Minutes. This is the tough one. But do we just do a squash?
With Eva going over? Maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was asking.
Brooke interferes and before the bell rings, Brooke hits Alexa with her heel, and that's the match.
I mean, it could be, but we're not doing it. Here's the question, okay? This says a lot. The best version of this match is a 6-minute version. That's how bad this match could be. It can't be longer than 6.
All right, well,
so we can either do a 6-minute competitive match, or we can do a 3-minute squash match.
Let's do it with 6.
Okay, keep her strong, brother. I mean, don't actually keep her strong, but that's what we think. Okay. We've got to do the New Day tag too, right? That's the other one.
Yes.
And then Sid and Gilbert. Our show is currently at 60 minutes, Jeremy.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I think our pay-per-view should have been shorter.
They should. I did not really consider this element of our production.
Oh no, we got Jimmy King.
Jimmy.
And yeah.
Jimmy,
this is only a minute though.
Right?
We're gonna lace in a lot of promos on this.
I mean, we're not gonna have much choice, are we?
Yeah. We'll do a battle royal. We'll do the WWE thing.
Yeah.
Just do
the casino battle royale.
Yeah. The winner gets a title shot.
Yes.
All right. So the New Day match.
We could even do the Impact deal where it was they did the intergender gauntlet thing, didn't they? They did that deal.
Yeah.
We could even do that and have great wrestlers like Jackie Gator and Shaniqua in there. Oh man, what a match! Wow.
6 minutes? 7 minutes?
8.
Okay.
Jobber JJ wants to reverse battle royal. Tremendous call.
We gotta watch that this week.
We do.
Okay, and then the Jimmy King match.
The Bessler.
The Bessler, exactly. Jimmy King and who's facing Giant Gonzalez?
10 minutes?
Is this? 10 minutes?
He's big star. Jimmy's big star.
Dude, Giant Gonzalez for 10 minutes?
I'm imagining like a Hogan match. You know, like where he just takes like 6 minutes of nothing heat. King's up.
Alright.
Look, man. At this point, like, you reckon he's going to tank our show? Like, that's our biggest problem. We've had a great night.
We still have 50 minutes to book.
Ideal.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay, it's fine, Jeremy. This to be calm. Should we do a battle royale and then do promos?
Let's put on some promos. So let's just do like a Brian and Luger video package.
What we could do is we could do it as one segment where it's a video package and then promos from both men throughout the night, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
But for the sake of formatting, you could do it as just one segment that would be like longer than that.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
It was like 7 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Now again, you know, for people watching this, obviously you'd spread them out, but it's just easier so Jeremy doesn't have to put in like 8 different segments for each match.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, do that. We'll do a Britt and Kelly video.
What a video that will be after all the stuff we've done with that build. Just nothing but Britt getting more shots up. Wow.
No, Kelly's a recording artist. So she's got her song is the song that they use for this video.
She's like Conan in '98.
Okay.
We need to do something with Buff and Big E. I think maybe after the opener we do a Big E like promo. You know, like Buff cost me that deal.
Yeah.
Red hot. You know, I thought we'd done a good job of building this show, and then I saw the card that we'd put together. And I'm now a lot less sure of what we've done.
I think we've done a good job building the show. I think our talent is not very good.
Fair. Very fair.
Because, like, you know, imagine if we did the same tournament format and the finals is Daniel Bryan against AJ Styles instead of Lex Luger.
Yes, that would be much better. What are we thinking here for order of matches?
I don't know. I think the 2 title matches got to be at the top. After that,
I agree.
I'm open to really anything.
All I would suggest, I'm fine with everything here. I just think we need to separate Sid and the Alexa match.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Terrible. Like put Jimmy in between them or put the tag in between them, one way or the other.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
I think let's just put a Jimmy King promo on this show just because we know it's good.
Yeah. Better than all the wrestlers. This is the moment where reality really sets in. After this, we need to make sure all of our pay-per-views are like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Because the 3-hour slot was a major error on my part. I didn't really consider the damage that could provide.
It's going to be hurt because the Giant Gonzalez overness about to go.
Okay.
Yeah, we still have 31 minutes left. Any other promos that you want to do? Do you want to do an Alexa promo? Do you want to do like a layered type thing where it's like Britt or Alexa's doing a promo and Britt just like interrupts?
Yes, good idea, very good. Jobber JJ says this is a cluster, and you're surprised by that? You've watched the build. You've watched like 5 hours of us building this monstrosity. Surely this is what you expected, right? You know what we were getting ourselves into here. We apparently didn't, but you guys should have figured it out by now.
We didn't because of the time. Like, I mean, we just have so many promos now, which is fine. I mean,
yeah,
we're a better promo fed than anything, but still, we still have like 26 minutes.
We've got to do a battle royal. Let's just put everyone on the show.
We do. Okay.
Even that won't do it.
let's do like Miro is like upset that he's not wrestling because he can't be in the battle royal because that gives away that he's not going to be in like the tag match.
That makes sense.
Although
we could have had him win the battle royal and then have him and Brian where the zombie accidentally hits Miro in the head with his arms extended. We could have done that. It's up to you.
How long's Brian keeping the title for? Are we doing another month of... Do you want a headline? Like, this isn't bad, actually. So, do you want a headline next month's pay-per-view with Brian and Miro, because Miro won the Battle Royal, and then the following month is when Sid takes the title?
So, from what I remember, there's like 6 weeks in between pay-per-views. So, when I originally said it, I was thinking maybe we could do Miro as like a TV main event.
Okay.
In like 3 weeks. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I know that originally our idea was Sid was going to attack Brian, but now that we've done the Gilbert stuff, there's no rush on that, is there? You know?
Right. But I was looking at the
think we could just do
pay-per-views.
it.
We're doing monthly pay-per-views. But
are
it's
they
still...
actually... Is it just an extended, like, 6 weeks rather than 4? Is that kind of the deal?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't matter. But, like, the Miro thing is probably smart because him and Brian's a good match for either the pay-per-view or the TV, right?
Yeah. All right, we'll do that then. He's still going to be upset that he's not in this match.
Well, we could do that, and then he can come out better on it and be like, look how pissed Miro is, right?
Right.
Because at least, I mean, he needs to do something. Good lord. On this roster, he's so good.
Yeah.
And we're doing nothing with him. Other than, like, setting up a feud with Kip and the Zombie. That's just not getting it done. By the way, this Battle Royal is about to be the best thing we've ever booked. You know that, right? Okay. What a group we have here. So much menace on the screen.
Let's do like a Brian celebration. That
Yes.
way, you know, people go home happy with the big... is he doing yes still? I guess he's still doing yes.
When he's a babyface, he just does the yes,
Yeah.
right? Someone's going to tweet me now and be like, Joe, he hasn't done the yes for months, and I'm not going to have any idea. I'm sorry, I think
He has.
does the
He
yes.
was on SmackDown last week doing the yes.
Good.
Okay. All right. Battle Royal to open the show, I guess. 15 man.
I assume that's what I mean, how many people do you think we've got? We've got like, how many did we pick? 40?
Yeah. Let's start with 15, and then if we feel like, oh, we need to include this person, we'll do 20.
I don't know if we're ever going to think that, but I understand your point.
All right. So who was exclude booked there? So that'll take out everybody that's been booked.
Right. We need to look for good wrestlers. Let's do that first, okay? I say as Jeremy collects Glacier.
Glacier's a big star. He's in the tournament. He's got to be in this. We don't have many good wrestlers.
Tank's got to be in. Tank Abbott's got to be
Okay.
in. Right. Lagoon's a Battle Royal special. That's got to be. Hmm.
So, like, we can't use Zeus because he would need to win, I feel like.
Yeah, and I agree. The Boogeyman.
Boogeyman.
Pierre News has got to be in there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I mean, at this point, it's not even picking good wrestlers. It's just we're picking whoever the hell's
Wrestlers.
left.
Just wrestlers that we
Yeah.
can see on the list. Shaniqua, Jackie Gator. What a match.
Oh, my God. All right. There. Oh.
All good, brother.
Okay, cool. Jesus. Look at that list of names.
Yeah, we shouldn't open with that. We need to find like a little hole of the show for that to just sort of slot
Okay.
into, I feel.
All right.
Because we got to do it after the Miro promo too, right? So that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Because
Okay.
Miro's pissed, and then it's
Right,
like,
and then
you
he
know,
enters
oh,
the
he's
Battle
in
Royal. Yeah.
Okay.
15 minutes. There's 5 minutes of non-wrestling time, which is good.
We're going to need every one of them.
Yeah.
This is an incredible program we've put together here, my
All
friend.
right, we've booked it. There's still something that I'm missing, but we've at least booked everything. Do
Okay,
we do the
this-
Battle Royal as the cooldown?
Dude, that's the best thing you've ever... The idea that we need a cool down after Kelly Britt Baker is the funniest shit you've ever said, and that's saying something. That's wild.
Oh, we did pre-book Brian and Luger.
Oh, okay. That must have been a me thing. I must have demanded pre-booking before.
Yeah, well, we can just delete it. We don't lose
Okay.
anything from it. Okay, there.
So we're actually putting that in there, yeah?
What?
We're actually going to put it in between the two big matches?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. It's gonna be so bad.
This is our show. Anything else? Is there anybody that just has to be used?
Why is it not the green color? Am I imagining that?
I don't know. We're gonna book one more thing and see if it switches it. I think we got to start the doink going into the clown on this pay-per-view.
How do you intend to do that, Drew?
So, what do you mean? How do I intend to do it? When Bray came back, remember, like the puppets popped up and stuff. That's what we're doing.
Okay. Works for me, brother.
Okay.
I wonder if we've got too many promo segments now. Is that what you think it is?
No, because it would say that would be about with the balance and stuff. So I don't think it's that. I'll check it because it might just be because I deleted the pre-booking that it's just mad with me.
It's weird. I don't know.
We'll see what happens. Doink puppets, 3 minutes. It's just Doink, but he's off screen. I guess he has to technically be on screen, and it's entertainment. There. See, that's what I think it was. Is it didn't recognize that I deleted that, and so I had to book something.
Okay. Doink puppets.
Yeah, Doink puppets. That's gonna be after the Brit and Kelly thing.
You're imagining Brit having this classic.
No, I just need something to space between the battle royal and the match. So Brit's got her big celebration and stuff, and then we go to a video package of and not even a video package, but it's just the puppets or whatever. What was the first one? The first one was the stupid little Jack in the Box thing.
Yeah.
So that's the first one, and then we throw it back to the announce team, and they're like, "Folks, this wasn't on our format." And then another thing that wasn't on our format, this battle royal we're about to have. Call it an extra match. Call it a bonus match, everybody.
Mark Madden's we had it on our format that match would be only 1 star. It actually got a star and a quarter based on live betting odds. This is the best thing we've ever done. This show is incredible, Jeremy. If you looked at this thing in all of its glory, I want you to just take a step back and just look at what we've done here, because it's an animal. It's a destroyer. I mean, what is the best match on this show?
Other than Brian and Luger. Other than Brian and Luger?
Yeah, other than
that. Buff and Big E?
I think so, yeah. And that's a Buff Bagwell match, is what we're saying is our second best match.
Yeah.
Take that, Tony Khan. It's very exciting times.
Are we good?
I think so. Did we do? Here's a genuine question before we go forward. Did you put the women's title on the line for the Brit match?
I'm fairly certain I did. I'll double check that the titles are on the line, but I'm fairly certain.
Yes.
Yeah, World Heavyweight.
This is a big issue of mine with vacant titles. They'll just never get crowned. I forget.
Yeah, women's title.
Well done, Joe.
Yeah,
very, very well done.
I was fairly confident I did that one.
Okay, good.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Peak Layers, our WrestleMania. It's a good show on paper, Joe. I think this is the best show we've ever done. On paper,
Pray for us.
was very excited to book. I've been wanting to book Daniel Bryan and Lex Luger for a long time now, and I'm very excited that we've been able to do it.
I'll tell you, Jeremy, I think Lex Luger could be a good world champion for us. I really do.
All right, here we go.
Incredible times.
D+. Oh my God, the commentary is gonna kill so much of this.
Yeah. 7,000 people though, nearly 8,000.
Hey,
hello house.
That's not bad. I think we're in. Are we in Hawaii?
No idea.
I feel like that's the Hawaii territory. That Coliseum there.
That would be fitting.
All right. Oh boy. All right. So good. Delaney Poffo wins with a sunset flip. Great match. Good match. Great match.
Sunset flip means they actually did the in-ring classic. Yeah. They were doing the pin exchanges and stuff. After their not political angle, they just had a technical wrestling match.
Oh, that should have been better. That's not good. That wasn't good.
That's very scary. That is very, very, very scary.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right, that the Gilbert. It's a 2-minute match.
That's awesome. Yeah,
but
you
Sid,
can't argue with that.
Sid getting a B. The Sid Bryan. We're looking good the next couple of months. Brian Miro, Brian Sid. I feel like we're on the right track here.
I agree. We couldn't give too much away, right? Yeah. We just couldn't.
First show, I mean, you gotta, Shooter Shane's coming in as well. Like, the game's changing.
True.
The game's changing with him.
Oh man, that's going to be Brian's first program after he loses the belt, right? We've got to do
Yes.
Shane and Brian for like a year. Yeah, this is scary times, folks. Here we go.
All right. Okay. Not enough selling. That makes sense. Giant Gonzalez was tired. Shocker. You're 10 minutes. Just.
How long was his match with Taker at WrestleMania?
What WrestleMania was that? I'll look it up right fast.
I think I've got it. Hang on. 9, right?
9.
I'm
Yeah, I
gonna
think so. 9.
Okay. This is the real test because Taker had a lot of terrible matches with. It was 7 minutes 30 seconds. Yes, you're correct. This was a very bad idea on my part.
I wanted to go like 8 minutes tops for this, and you're like 10 minutes. Think of it as a Hogan match. Like Giant Gonzalez is an Andre, brother.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had better ideas. I mean, not many, but I've definitely had better ideas.
Oh, Jimmy King was drunk.
Kurt Angle was the guy that was like, hang on, flag on that. Flag on the play. Jimmy King looked good out there and got a B+, and he was hammered. And you know what happened? He walked into production, and I was like, Jimmy, we need 10 minutes out of you. And he was like, I need to get some beer. I need booze immediately.
I like your point of Kurt Angle was like, man, you know, I could let some things slide, but this guy was so wasted, I got a narc on him.
You know what I imagine? I imagine that Kurt is dressed as he's dressed in River of Darkness as the like cop. That's how I'm imagining him delivering his speech.
Exactly.
And he's like, "What do you think of religion?" And we're like, "What?" And he just goes, "Oh, Jimmy King was drunk. That's what I meant to say."
Kurt's talking about the Bibles and everything, and we're just like, Kurt, what are you talking about? He's like, oh.
Kurt stands in the corner of the arena every week and just talks to himself about the investigation. We all go to him like, Kurt, you good? He's like, sorry, yeah, Jimmy King was drunk earlier, guys. I meant to tell you. Jimmy got a B+ and was hammered. Just doing a 10-minute heat segment, working underneath against Giant Gonzalez. Just taking flatbacks and vomiting up his food. Mike Sanders.
Do you think they did a spot? Do you think they did a spot where Jimmy was like just in the corner and like everyone thought he was selling? The camera cut away. Is actually just like throw it up in the corner.
Yes. I think 50% of this match was us cutting to Mike Sanders to just get away from the ring. Oh, that's great shit, man. That's classic.
Wow. Oh my god.
I'm so glad that this match went this way. It's so much better than it being good.
Yes, 100%. Oh, my face hurts now.
That means that Jimmy would get like an A+ generally.
Dude, Jimmy, I mean, he's a killer. This is good. This is good.
Goat shit right here.
Yes. Good booking by me to just be like,
very good.
Let's just put our two most entertaining women just in a segment together. And
yes,
really, our top 5 most entertaining people we have on the roster.
Yes, very true. This would actually rule with this stuff. But,
oh, yeah. Yeah, it'd be great.
I'm sure the star raters would get mad. Oh my, Alexa is incredible for this feat.
Alexa got a B-. That's good.
Subpar wrestling is a Meltzer comment, and I will not accept it on that program. D+ is an incredible effort against the Eva Marie, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Well done.
Miro being upset is a big draw.
Every time I imagine these segments with the zombie just with his arms out, like Miro gets so mad at him in particular because he doesn't even react. He's just an actual zombie.
That's not bad. I expected. Look at Kofi and Xavier. Kofi and Xavier. What's that?
What did the Yetis? What's his rating?
A E-.
I thought he said an L. I was terrified. my screen couldn't make it out. Good lord.
Kofi and Xavier had their working boots on for this one.
Kofi got an A.
Dude, imagine Kofi being told, like, you're working the Shockmaster and the Yeti, and Kofi's like, all right, about to make this the best match of my career.
Kofi gets in there with the Yeti, he's like, monkey flip in the corner.
Yeah.
Shoot me off, brother.
Kofi and Xavier just bumping their asses off for these two dudes.
I'm just imagining like us two now in Gorilla sitting next to Kurt Angle while he reads the Bible, like thumbing through. He's thumbing through it, and he's like looking around, pasting. Oh Jesus, this is awesome. Okay.
Do you think they got a standing ovation when they came to the back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Everyone's just putting over Kofi and Xavier. It's not bad. It's not bad. B-. We said it'd be the second best match on the show, and very well might be.
This is a good sign for a Big E, and it's actually a good sign for Buff because he's off his game.
Yeah.
Like we can actually steal matches with Buff, can't we?
Potentially.
Like we can actually, yeah, potentially.
I mean, pay-per-view matches are one thing, but yeah, we'll see.
When he's Buff, he's the stuff, isn't it? That's
He
his
is.
deal.
Yes. Okay. The video package is fine. Predict this match rating.
I think this is going to get a C-.
I was gonna go C- or D+. I think
Kelly's overness will help.
I don't think Britt's recognized as like that good in this game.
No, I would agree. And the other thing is, she's not as over as Alexa, right?
Yeah.
In like TEW land, so yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm fine with the C-. Kelly off her game.
The longer we can wait for Britt and Alexa without like getting Fs, we're winning, right? The only issue is I don't know what we do next. I don't know what our next delay
because we got to
is.
delay the Alexa stuff, don't we?
Yeah, we do. I mean, we don't have to. We could literally just do like a year feud. But
Yeah.
I feel it would probably be best to delay it.
All right. All right, the puppets, the Doink puppets. It's fine. The Jackie Gata, Britt Baker stuff? What if we just like don't have Britt wrestle? She just does a bunch of
like Tony Khan.
Yeah. She just does a bunch of vignettes and stuff, but we build towards the Jackie Gata and Britt Baker feud.
By the way, that last match, give me a Kyle Kuzma stat line to accurately represent that match performance for Kelly. What are we looking at? It's not terrible, right?
Do what?
It wasn't a terrible performance. What are we looking at? 10 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist?
9, not double digits. It said she was off her game too. Like, yeah, 9, 2, and 1 in about 35 minutes of play.
Lakers Twitter's like, play good defense. Stand in front of his man, don't argue with it.
He asked to guard James Harden at halftime, okay? Do you remember that story?
No, I don't know.
Oh, dude, it was this season, and like the Rockets were just like killing the Lakers, and like Harden was just dominating, and then like they put Kyle Kuzma on him in the second half, and like Harden he had a lot of trouble in the second half, and Lakers Twitter was just going crazy, like stopping James Harden, couldn't deal with that length, the foot speed of Kuzma just stayed in front of him the whole time, like he's just. That's the Harden stopper right there. And then it became like lore of like he asked to guard James Harden at halftime. Like he came in there and LeBron commented of like Kuz just came up to me and he was like, let me guard him. I got this. And that's the type of stuff that I want from him. It became like this big fucking thing after that game. And then like next time they played, Harden still dropped like 50 with Kuzma guarding him.
That's always what happens with the best scorers, right? It's like, we've got a stopper. No, not what happens. But do you remember in the playoffs when like Jamal Murray, he'd been guarded by like KCP the whole game, and then with like 50 seconds on the clock, LeBron steps up to guard him. Mark Jackson like exploded in his chair. He's like, look at this, and he just hacked him and fouled him immediately. And he's like, look at this, the effort, the commitment, the faith. It was amazing. Because we have Mark Jackson, don't we? We've mentioned before. Mark Jackson does. We insert Mark Jackson talking about Kyle Kuzma during Kelly matches. I think is what we do here at ESPN. Yes, very good.
It's like when Russ guarded Harden for like 3 seconds at the end of a game a few years ago, and like the announcers, everybody was just freaking out. Like, look at Russ take on that challenge, just deed him up. And Russ did the whole thing of like get down low, crouch, mess with your shorts. Like I thought he slapped the floor maybe, but like he did that whole thing of like I'm really locked in to guarding him. And then like
he slapped the floor.
I don't know if he slapped the floor, but he did the whole like bit. And then like after, I think they forced like a turnover or a bad shot or something. And Russ is, Russ, he's like popping off and shit. Like, look at that. Like, yeah, if I want to take that challenge and lock up my man, all time. Like Twitter was like legit freaking out, be like, Russ, first team all defense when he's locked in like that. Like, yeah, he's locked in like that for like 3 seconds a
There's
month,
nothing
maybe.
better than the get in defensive stance and slap the ball.
Yeah.
That's a TJ McConnell special, that is, dude. Just gets blown by immediately afterwards. Tremendous. Anyway, back to the show.
Yeah, back to this game.
Sorry, folks, so as we get carried away. Here
The
we are.
boogeyman got the most eliminations. All right, we're gonna
Have
push
you
him.
noticed something here, Jeremy? If we put a lot of terrible wrestlers together, the game like allows it. It gives it like a better aim because there's so many terrible wrestlers.
Yeah.
The 10-man tag got like a, what is it, D+?
Yeah.
Was it something like that? Like this is a good sign. We could use this as a tool of ours moving forward. This was also as good a match as the women's title match that we were calling down from. Okay, Daniel Bryan, do your thing, pal.
All right, here we go. What do we think this is gonna be?
I think you'll get B, to be honest.
I think
It
it's
hasn't
gonna
got
be
a lot of time, right? Like for a Bryan match.
I think it's gonna be a B+. Very optimistic.
Very optimistic.
Yes,
we don't
very
have great
optimistic.
history with pay-per-view main events, pal.
Brian's gonna do this. Oh man, that's a little disappointing.
Lex sucks. I mean, we know this weighs on our roster.
He was off his game. Brian only got a
Everyone
B+.
was off their game. Everyone was off their game on this show.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe Jimmy was sharing the drinks.
All right, well, the celebration did well.
Yes. People are happy to see the Daniel Bryan on top.
All right, who are we talking to here? Who did well that we can like praise?
Kofi Kingston.
Okay, yes, definitely.
He needs praise.
Yes.
I mean, that was an incredible effort in that match.
I feel like we should praise Xavier too.
Yes, probably.
He got a B+.
Yes. See, that's where their tag chemistry like makes them our best wrestlers in tag matches, right? They're gonna get the best performances. I guess Bryan. I mean, he's still got a B+, right?
I mean, we can bury somebody.
Okay, let's bury.
Let's just bury Kip.
What about Giant Gonzalez?
Okay, yeah.
He got blown up in 10 minutes.
He didn't have to do anything. All right, what are we doing? Criticized for a poor performance?
Or should it be Eva Marie? Is my question.
We can do Eva. She had the worst performance on the show, didn't she?
She did.
Okay.
Yeah, she did.
All right. What's our speech? Cody's happy. Xavier's happy. Yeah, whatever.
Unconcerned.
No.
She's like, well, Twitter says differently. Twitter says I carried on.
Here we go. Joseph, you know what this is.
Yeah, I do. I'm so excited.
Let's go. Oh no! I thought it was gonna be Shooter Shane.
Oh no, this is bad.
We're not doing anything to him. Who cares if he wrestled drunk?
Oh yeah, we can give him a raise.
Yeah. Like, what do you want to do? Just slap on the wrist?
I legitimately think for the sake of entertainment we should do nothing.
Okay.
I honestly believe.
That's fine.
I know what that'll do, but like for the sake of fun, it's, you know.
Oh man, I thought we were getting Shane.
By the way, did you see this headline here? Farley is unmotivated.
That's
been a headline for 5 years.
Yeah. 0.14. Wow. I mean, I guess that's good. We don't know what our buy rates are.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what does Kurt Angle have to say? Besides Bible talk.
Bible? Do you have any leads on zombies coming back and killing him? He hates the zombie. He must hate the zombie. He gives him flashbacks.
Oh, this is the goon.
The BPW style. We have a house style now, Jeremy. We have like a go-to. What's our style called? We need a cool name. Can't be the King's Road. We need something that's as awesome as that, though.
It's got to have something to do with like booty, right?
It has to.
It's like booty style. Yeah.
Okay, we need to work on this one.
Okay.
This could be something special. Can't work the style, brother. Anywhere else it'd be a star, but not here. No way. The guys expect too much from us.
Yeah, Jarrett's just burying more people.
Hates Glacier.
All right, everybody.
He hates guys you like, effectively, doesn't he, Jeff? That's the deal.
What did NXT UK do? Oh, they did Walter and Finn. Wow.
Fergal Devitt. Yeah. Shooter, brother.
Well, in NXT UK, he's Fergal Devitt.
Laid down for the clown, and now he's Fergal Devitt. Gotta love it, brother.
Didn't even headline. Like, imagine you have Walter and Finn Balor, and it's like, Let's put Trent
6
Seven,
man.
Alexander Wolf, Mark Andrews, Dave Mastiff, Noam Dar, and Zach Gibson in the main event.
Yes, that's awesome.
All right. Anything else? I think we're gonna wrap it up for this session, right?
I think so. I mean,
Okay.
you're going to be back very soon for the people of the Fightful audience, the universe. You'll be
We're
reviewing the
peaking in
time
viewers
order.
too. Everybody was very excited to tune in for the big pay-per-view.
It was fun. We had a lot of fun here. So
Yes.
I guess we're going to have to reset now, Jeremy, right? For the next pay-per-view build, we'll have to sort of sit down, as we always do, and plan these things out, as always.
I mean, we got our main event set.
Yeah, no, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Look, man, we're very good at this. We just booked a B- pay-per-view of the worst roster ever. We're fine, okay? We're experts of this shit, okay?
What did NXT get overall? Look at that. We blew NXT out of the water.
Exactly. We're big. Look, we're big stars. That's the theme of this show. Right?
Yes.
We're big stars. So, I think I will see the folks tomorrow night when my guy Edward Kingston becomes the world's champion. Jeremy, I think that's what's going to happen. I think we'll be joining you at 5 a.m. my time
Yeah.
and Gary's time, but he won't be selling because he'll be a professional, get a nap. I think I'll be there. I may not be, but Jeremy will be. You're on every night now, right? You're a big star. Explain to the people.
I mean, I guess, yeah. I'm doing the SmackDown post show and then the All Out post show, hosting that, and that's hopefully it for this week. I don't want to do any more shows.
Okay, that's fair enough. That's fair enough.
This has actually been a good week despite like everything going on in the country.
Mhm.
So, and I've had a lot of fun just doing shows with everybody. So, yep. Everyone go read Joseph's feature on the Edward Kingston, future AEW
Yes.
champion, Eddie Kingston. I mean,
Yes, thank you.
not less than, in about like 30 hours from now,
Yeah.
Eddie Kingston's going to be AEW world champion, right?
Oh man, that's gonna be quite the moment. I don't know how I react to that. You know, Pepsi Max may not be a strong enough substance for it, but we'll look, folks. I'm no sore loser. Okay, if things don't go as we hope here over at Team Kingston, I will still think about making an appearance on the podcast, like the pro that I am. I still may appear. It just won't be as triumphantly as I hope. You know, that's basically the deal. But I hope everyone enjoys the show and all that good stuff. I would say enjoy SmackDown, but I don't know what's on it, so I won't get ahead of
Joe
myself.
Biden's victory speech is on SmackDown.
There you go. Oh, enjoy the legit boss versus the role model.
Yes.
Enjoy the full gear, have fun, grim wide, all that good stuff.
Follow Joe on Twitter at Joe Hulbert 5. You can follow me at Jeremy Lambert 88. We'll be back on Tuesday, us two, not just me. Hopefully us two on Saturday, but we'll be back on Tuesday reviewing Knucklehead, starring The Big Show.
Yes. No comment.
You picked it. All right,
I
everybody.
did.
We appreciate you watching. Thank you guys. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the support. We'll talk to you soon.